lost in the pouring rain.
What's up, everybody? Thursday on your radio dial. 10:36 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Show starting exactly when it's meant to start, if you know what I'm saying. What a robust day we have today. Thursday, some say the best day, right? Best day of the week. We got Lore Stream. We got Pre-Stream. And then we got Detractor Beam. Holy hell, what a day, what a day. It is today on this Thursday. Hope you're doing well out there today. So, quick recap of what we're doing here today. Well, we're going through all the times DSP said, I will not do this, or I hate this, or I can't do that, or I don't want to put in the effort to do that. But then he ended up doing that very same thing. That's the gimmick here, my friends. So last week we went over Minecraft. We also went over his idea of charity. And today, at the very least, I have at the ready direct capture. And I have DSP Tries It as well. Now, DSP Tries It, some might be wondering, what does that mean? How DSP Tries It, huh? Well, if you remember, He said DSP Tries It is done and no one gives a fuck about it anymore. But then he brought it back. Huh? So we're going to go through that. Of course, if there's time, because you know how it goes. Sometimes we get on some rabbit holes that we just cannot escape from. And we get lost. And then it takes 18 weeks to finish something. If we even finish it at all. But that's how it rolls here. And we all understand that. And we love that. Real quick, I have a new card I would like to shout out here. Big ups to the person that made this one. You are going to love this one. It's a game changer. Nugs Medallion, it'd be funny if he pulled it, but he didn't. He pulled the Circuit City loss prevention manager that Philip had to talk to, and that's a deep cut. But we have a new card here. This one, a little bit of a scary one, okay? It's from the new set coming out. Going to shake up the meta in a big way. It is The Claw. It's using all new green screen AI technology. It's robust, it's positive, it's meaningful. It's from the creator of 50-Ton Woman, starring Phil Burnell, Cat Burnell, Derek Ip, DoorDash driver, directed by Bad Life Choices. It is in the pool now. Big ups. Amazing job there. Now that is art. That is a fucking piece of art right there. Big ups to you, the person that made this. We need to give you a tag so I can shout you out in proper way. So people know. People know. When they see that card, they know who made it. I'm trying to check if the email, if you did before, say it or not before, because I want to make sure. Anyways, you're a fucking legend. Whoever you are out there, my friend. You are a legend. I know who you are, but I'm just... I don't know if you want to get shout out or whatever. So, anyways, you are a legend, sir. Thank you so much for that. You're a legend. And now that is available for pulling right now. Okay? Right now. All right. Let's go. So we're going to start today with a... How can I put this? A contradiction side fill here. Hypocrite side fill. And we're going to start with a video entitled Friend Request Ridicule. Friend Request Ridicule. And I don't care how interesting this appears to be. We are not watching this. The Friend Request Ridicule is always funny. But we're not going to get caught into the rabbit hole in the first video, okay? I don't care what. I'm tired of it. I don't care what happens here. We're not going down the Friend Request Ridicule rabbit hole, okay? That's the rule. So we're going to start here, but we're going to move on after this, okay? Friend Request Ridicule.
Right. Thank you for re-upping your membership. I appreciate
July
that.
31st, 2009. Let's go.
Gets deleted. Why don't you use capture card instead of camera? I've already explained this 7,000 fucking times.
Oh, please explain again.
Because then I'd have to actually use a professional microphone. I'd have to record the voiceovers. I'd have to actually do video editing on every fucking video that I put up. Considering I put up like 30 a fucking day, unless you want to fucking stay home and do that while I'm at work, I don't think that's going to happen. So shut your fucking face.
Okay. Really cool. So the reasons we can't do direct capture is because we have to edit everything and we need a professional mic, okay? So that is the only reason. And honestly, he said the real reason is because he records 30 videos a day. Again, all things that are his choice. But we cannot use direct capture because it would require a professional mic and editing of all those videos, okay? Too much work, tired of it. So that's the first mention, recorded mention of... that's still online, of someone asking for a direct capture. And that is, again, 2009. Okay? DSP went from friend request to bread request. I don't know why I can't say request today. Request. The Colonel's bequest. Okay, hold on. Let me add the highlighter here, because I did not add that here. Okay. Busy day today already, guys, around the studio here. Hockey practice starts today. So the new season starts. Time to get those kids into shape. So I was preparing for that, and now we're ready for a stream here. And it's going to come later. All right, big ups, Hate Army. Now I can highlight it. Look at that. DSP went from friend request to bread request. There we go. Moving forward positively here, we are going into a channel update on December 10th. It's January 17th, 2010. Okay, so this is about 6 months after The video we just watched. Here we go.
Not buying a capture card, because that means I can't do live commentary.
Uh-oh. Hang on.
You know, and don't tell me go direct feed, because I'm just going to fucking slap the shit out of you, because
Why?
I told everyone 1,000 fucking times I'm not doing direct feed. I'm
Why?
not buying a capture card, because that means I can't do live commentary.
Yes, it does. No, it doesn't.
Record commentary even either afterwards, after I've already played the game, which is bad. It's not live, real-time reactions to what's going on. I don't like that. I'm not a guy who's going to sit here and plot out 10 hours of jokes to just say over a game I've already beaten. I want to be on the spot and spontaneous.
You can still do
and that's
that.
why my videos are original. But at the same time, it's also a lot of extra work. If I were going to do the live commentary, that means I'd have to have a microphone near me all the time. I'd have to maybe be recording it to a computer. Now I'd have to chop the videos up along with the audio, and I'd have to line it up, and I'd have to yada, yada, yada. It would be way too much fucking work.
Okay, so that's no. Let's just count how many times we hear it's too much work. This is the second video, and we are up to number 2 right now.
No, I'm not doing direct feed, but for what you've seen this year with what I've been doing, please let me know what you think of the quality of the videos. And I am aware that this year a lot of new cameras are coming out, a lot of 1080p quality cameras are coming out, and YouTube does have 1080p quality right now.
That sounds
and
cool.
Just to answer everyone's question, because some people have asked.
What do we, is this?
See some people drop some member bombs.
Oh, big ups, Mad Max the 7th. Thank you so much, sir. What's our thoughts on this puppy? What's that? Kind of too small to be a computer, isn't it? It's not a system that I've ever seen. It's not like a 3DS. It's way too thin for that. What is that? DVD player, correct. Oh, God. DVD player? You know he would buy one of those, too. That's a Coon player. Mini netbook. I just never seen it. I mean, we know he has a portable DVD player, so that could be it. But... I think we might.
Are you going to upgrade your camera to 1080p? The answer is no, because the majority of video games do not support 1080p. Even if you look on the back of the box, and Xbox 360 always says it, they're bullshitting you. The games are native 720p, which is the standard for video games and for HD TV right now, and then they upscale it to 1080p. So really, what you're seeing is a 720p video game when you watch my videos, and that's what everyone's playing right now.
Okay.
No games are 1080p. So don't buy into the bullshit. If I buy the camera, the only advantage you'll see is when I do like my Hateful Truth videos or these channel update videos is where you'll see the advantage, not in the actual gameplay. I don't see any value to that right now. I think it's good enough. So for now, I'm going to stay with my camera.
All right, we got the point. Look at this. It's a rare shot of the corner, because that's the corner that would soon have a mountain of boxes there. Also, we have a very slim DVD collection at the moment. And this is a rare shot here. There's enough room to walk around this corner. That would quickly end. But yeah, I think as usual, he's resistant to any fucking change at all. It takes so long to make a change. And then when he makes the change, he pretends that he was ahead of it and got ahead of these things before anyone else, which is really funny. These comments are also very funny. The quality of these recent videos is exponentially better. Whatever you're using or doing, be it brightness adjustment or equipment changes, are working. Keep it up, brother. The quality of your recent videos are 5 out of 5, dude. Keep them coming. Anyways, LOL, the mug looks awesome. The quality of your vids are pretty damn good, Phil. Keep them coming. Didn't take much back then, guys. Didn't take much. Anyways, there we go. Big ups to Who's Poppin', who says, I am pissed. The ground venison I'm defrosting in a freezer bag has become waterlogged. Bye-bye smash burger flavor. Please make me feel better. Oh no. Who's Poppin'? If I had a nickel for every time I said that, my ground venison that I was defrosting has become waterlogged. I'd be a rich person. But hope you find some other protein to fill up your smash burgers, and maybe smash your significant mother as well. I mean, significant other. Excuse me. Who's poppin'? Papa Polecat in the house says, I love these early streams. I start work at 6 a.m. so they make my day fly by. Big ups, Papa Polecat. Always happy to jump on that pole. You know what I'm saying? Big ups. All right, moving forward positively here. And big ups to Mad Max once again. Legend with the bombs. Okay, we are moving forward positively here. And we're going to March 16th, 2010, which is only 3 months after the video we just watched.
Okay, so it's game release day once again. This week it's a game that's highly anticipated, God of War 3. So the first thing that I always do is usually do an unboxing video, but a couple of things I want to cover. First,
holy shit, man. 146,000 views. That's how easy it was to make money on YouTube. You know, there's some of those things that you wish you just jumped on the bandwagon at the right time. Like if you bought if you spent $5 on Bitcoin and whatever that came out, you'd have like $1 billion now. Like if you just recorded anything, whatever the fuck you wanted in 2010 about gaming, you could have had this many views, guys. You know what I'm saying? Just recorded the fucking box.
So the first thing that I always do is usually do an unboxing video, but a couple of things I want to cover. First of all, it's been a week since I really put up any footage on this main channel, Dark Side Phil. As you know, the past week I've been playing Final Fantasy 13 on the alternate channel that I created for that. You could still check that out. However, that is on hiatus temporarily since I am near the end of the game, but I didn't get to finish it in time, so I'm stopping that to play God of War 3. In addition, just so everyone knows, yes, I'm absolutely 100% in the know that basically a lot of stores leaked God of War 3 this past week, starting on the weekend.
I'm 100% in the know.
GameStops, Walmarts, all kinds of different places sold the game early, which they weren't supposed to do.
Watch time was not a thing yet. I think Philip is. I think Philip actually affected YouTube enough to make watch time be the thing, because it was not a thing back then. It was click a video, that's a view.
So I'm aware that there are several playthroughs all over YouTube already of this game. However, keep in mind, the reason that I don't give a fuck about that is because mine's different than everyone else's, because I'm the first person to really give live commentary like I do, and that's why my playthroughs are unique compared to everyone else's who just does their direct capture bullshit. So congratulations to everyone who rushed out just to watch someone play the game without any commentary. Good for you. I don't give a shit. To watch someone play the game without
direct capture bullshit.
Any commentary, good for you. I don't give a shit. What I'm going to do is play the game like I always do, cold. I really have no idea what to expect besides the gameplay that I played in the demo, and we're going to see what the game's like. So anyway.
All right, there's 4 minutes left of this video. Does he actually open it? Yes, he does.
Which is balls. But again, with PlayStation.
What is balls?
And PlayStation Network, which is balls.
Hell yeah, balls.
The reason I really like your playthroughs is because they have really funny commentary. Keep up the good work, Phil.
This is randomly one of the most God, man.
I love you, Phil. The best live playthroughs ever. You're the god of playthroughs.
I am from Egypt, and believe me, all my friends here watch your and only your playthroughs. You're awesome. No homo. Rock on. Oh my god, man. Anyways, moving forward positively here. Big ups, Mr. Magoo, who says, been getting acquainted with all the lore. Monkey Snake Monologues play this as a class content. Big ups, Magoo. And you want a bottom line? I'll give it to you.
Thank you for re-upping your membership. I appreciate that.
There we go. Here's a bottom line for you. This one doesn't count, though. I won't push the next one, okay? Big ups, Magoo. All right, let's go. Next, we have a Twitter-style entry from 2013. It says, so today's Metal Gear Solid 4 vids are the last of the cam footage and 3 direct capture that unfortunately were interlaced. Next batch will be 100% better. Ooh, so Metal Gear Solid 4 was the last of the cam footage, all right? So have we fully made the jump to direct capture? Oh, this is one of the best strips. This is one of the best strips. You love this. Look at that pomp. Look at that fucking poof.
Right now, instead of direct capture for my game.
Okay, hold on.
And some developments and some things that have been bouncing around in my head. The way that I record, the reason I use a camera, which I'm using right now, instead of direct capture for my game.
What's that? Yeah.
And future plans, will I ever... My hair in my mouth.
Oh!
Will I ever use direct capture, or will I be upgrading my video quality? First of all, I want to talk a little bit about cameras and how they work. The problem with
please explain cameras. What do they do?
Cameras. There's a lot of positives and a very couple negatives, okay? The positives about
A lot of positives and a very couple negatives. Okay, go ahead.
Using a camera. On the fly, I can adjust camera. On the fly, I can adjust stuff. So if I see that something is...
We'll think of it eventually. Money, money. Yeah. Money, money.
Positives and a very couple negatives, okay? The positives about using a camera.
Okay, here we go. Positives.
On the fly, I can
Okay.
adjust stuff. So if I see that something isn't looking right or isn't possibly, being as I want it to be presented, I can adjust the focus, I can adjust the brightness.
Okay, well, direct capture, you don't have to worry about that because that's not even an issue. Go ahead.
Now, if it's direct capture, you get what you get, and sure, you can adjust it, but I've seen a lot of people who do direct capture for certain games, and the videos end up fucking super dark, and they're like, oh, fuck, I wish I knew it was that dark.
Example, please?
This way, I can see on the fly what's going on because I'm watching the camera along with everyone else. So that is a positive. Another positive is the audio quality, and a lot of people have said, oh, Phil, the audio quality on your videos is bad.
Yes.
That's not the case. The audio quality on
Don't trust your ears.
videos is what it is on purpose, okay?
Oh.
I don't want you watching a direct capture video when you watch my stuff because I want you to feel when you're watching my videos like you're
Here we go.
my stuff because I want you to feel when you're watching my videos like you're in the room with me.
Oh, yeah.
You're in the room with a friend playing a game and watching a game being played and having fun. That's the idea of all my videos. You're watching a common gamer play every game pretty much, give you their honest experiences and reactions to what's going on in this game while cracking a couple jokes and having some fun. And so I like the fact that when I do my videos, you can hear my voice, but it sounds like I'm in a room. It doesn't sound like I'm speaking into a mic. It sounds like this.
That's not how mics sound. I'm not sure what world you live in, but that's not how mics sound.
I hear these people who do
And if they do, you're just too close to it?
sound like I'm speaking into a mic. It sounds like this. I hear these people who do direct capture, and I hate the quality of their audio. I don't like that. I don't like the quality.
Yeah, this audio is sounding great right now. I'm loving the aircraft carrier effect. It really feels like we're 30,000 feet up. I'm loving this.
Of someone talking into a mic like that and getting it dubbed. I mean, let's be honest, even when they do the voiceovers for movies and stuff, they're in a sound room where it's like a perfect room with a perfect mic to get that sound that sounds right. It doesn't sound natural if I had a headset on.
Yeah, this sounds
talking
better.
Directly into the headset, it sounds like crap to me. I don't like that. I don't like that kind of videos. I never have. And when I started recording at first in 2008, I thought that my videos sounded better than everyone else's. Now,
Who would have guessed that? He thought his video sounded better than everyone else's.
there are problems and there are things that are drawbacks to that. For example, the game audio isn't blaringly loud. It's not super 5.1 Dolby Digital fucking surround.
Dolby?
Blaringly loud. It's not super 5.1 Dolby Digital fucking surround game audio, but you can't get that on YouTube anyway. YouTube already degrades the quality of the video that you're uploading.
Got it.
And so it doesn't sound superb anyway. And yeah, I
Dolby.
understand. The game audio isn't perfect, but that's why I use subtitles. That's why,
We'll get a number 2 in a second. Just hang on. We got to think about it. Just give us a second.
I use subtitles.
Uh-huh.
That's why,
Hang on. Okay.
I do the commentary live as a reaction. I think it's unique. I think it's unique. I do. I think what I do is unique, and I think that's why a lot of people like what I do.
Nailed
it. Yeah, there's positives and there are negatives to what I do. I understand that. Another massive positive is, since I'm using a camera, I'm using a memory card. I'm not using a hard drive. A lot of people have these...
Yeah, memory cards and hard drives. Yeah, much different. Yep, go ahead.
camcorders, okay? And the camcorder has a hard drive on it, but then you have to unload the hard drive onto your computer so that you can
You don't have to unload a memory card, sir?
upload that footage, and that means you can't record during that time. If you're using direct capture, there's some problems with that too. A lot of times you can't... The problem with direct capture is it's very hard to find a program and, the software, the equipment that's going to capture both the video and the audio simultaneously and dub them together to, number one, sync properly so that when I'm talking and when the stuff going on the screen, the audio is matching the video.
We are just searching for reasons we can't do it. He is saying stuff now. It's very hard to find a program and software. Like it's you need a whole separate setup to put those things together. It's very hard to find those. Well, once you find them, you're done.
Sync properly so that when I'm talking and when the stuff going on the screen, the audio is matching the video, but also it takes a lot of time to do that editing. I still to this day, I have yet to have someone say, Phil, here's an easy way to do it on the fly, where you don't have to sit there for an hour per video. Now, of course, that's an exaggeration. Maybe it's 30 minutes per video, editing the video to sync the audio that you were doing for commentary with the audio from the game and the video from the game.
In what world would that take 30 minutes? Okay, so you have the audio track and you have the video track. Pretend you have to do this, by the way, which is questionable there anyway. But let's pretend we have to do that. You have an audio track and a video track. You drag the audio track until it's synced, and that is it. 30 minutes.
An insane amount of work. And the amount of videos that I put out a day, as you know, especially now in this hardcore gaming season, I'm putting out 30 to 50 videos a day.
Whose fault is that?
Do you really want to wait 30 minutes per video for me to edit these videos before I can upload them? I wouldn't.
Now we're taking this reality we've created as the truth and the absolute truth. It does take 30 minutes per video, definitely.
Want to wait 30 minutes per video for me to edit these videos before I can upload them. I would not be able to put out as much footage as I'm doing. I'm extremely limited with what I'm doing. So I'm satisfied with the quality of the videos that I put out because it's ease of use. I'm able to upload on the fly because I'm using memory cards. I can unload one memory card and upload that footage while I continue to record with another memory card.
Yeah.
And for the most part, there have not been a lot of complaints. There have been some people who say, oh, I don't understand why he doesn't do direct capture.
We've seen already in 4 videos, we've seen 3 people complain about it, or him mentioning people complaining about it. So it seems like it's a thing people are questioning at this point already. But okay.
That's the reason. And you're going to have a slight video quality decrease, absolutely. It's not 100% 720p super crisp because I'm not doing direct capture. And you're not going to have that direct audio, and it's going to be, it's going to sound like I'm in a room where I'm talking. But I like that. I think it's original. I think that it makes my video something different from everyone else's, and that's why I think a lot of people follow me and watch my stuff.
Because it is lower quality. Okay, got it. People watch it because it is lower quality. Makes sense? Makes sense. Pick up Based Zeno, who says, I always see DSP as the snake oil salesman. Yeah, and because back then, that's a good way to put it, because back then, no one was doing this, so it's easy to get people to watch your shit, right? Let's say. And then, once you like a content creator, some people of lesser, extra special people will believe that whatever this person says is the truth, right? And some people don't, and they dip out, but people that follow Philip all these years aren't like that. You know that. So they believe everything he says, so they're really believing, like, yeah, 30 minutes, man, that sounds bad. Editing for 30 minutes a single video, Phil? And you release 50 videos a day because you love us so much. So that would be a lot of work. You're right, Phil. But anyone with a brain knows that's just ridiculous. But the people that stay around believe that, right? That's what it must take to believe this nonsense. So it is. Like, snake oil salesmen are just after extra special people themselves, aren't they? You know what I mean? So, very similar thing. Jodab in the house says, but I thought we weren't friends. No. Well, here's the thing. When you're watching the video, you are friends. It's like you're in the room with him. And all the ambient noise adds to that feeling of friendship. Because he doesn't have any friends in real life, so he needs you to be his friend in the virtual world. Toby in the house says, being in the same room as Dave, imagine the smell. Imagine the crunch of gout crystals under your feet. No thanks, I will pass. Oh, you love this. This is the experience we're selling. Toby. And remember, we don't have gout yet. We haven't ate enough fast food yet. We're working towards our gout at this point, at least. Husky says, on the fly, I see something's off. I can adjust the way it sits on my coffee table. Room style reverbs are underrated. Absolutely, yes. That's one of the benefits of having a camera, remember, is that I can adjust things on the fly. Harleywood in the house says, "Oh, on the fly is his favorite way to do things. That's what he told me, at least. Phil loves figuring things out on the fly. He does love on the fly, doesn't he? Because I think it's content for him now. Nowadays, he uses it as content to pad his, airtime. All right.
That all that being said,
hey,
okay, will I ever do direct capture? I've bounced it around in my head, okay? But I have not had anyone ever come to me and say, Phil, here's how you do it. Use this program, use this mixer, this microphone, whatever.
Someone needs to give me direct instructions or I'm not going to do it. Direct, the camera on the coffee table, direct capture. Camera on the coffee table, direct capture.
Here's how you do it. Use this program, use this mixer, this microphone, whatever, buy this, plug it in, and it'll work easily. What I've gotten is, oh, you have to use this and this and this, and then you have to do step 1, step 2, step 3, then you have to encode, then you have to do this, and then you can upload. Oh, 5 hours just passed.
Yeah,
so,
now we're up to 5 hours.
Until it's made for ease of use that you can really do it, live commentary without having to do massive video editing or going through 20 different steps of learning how to use this encoding software and all this, it's not worth it for me. I pride myself on the quality of my videos based off of the
but not the effort I put in, clearly. Because any person listening to this, imagine that, okay, I know it's very tough, but imagine you're seeing this YouTuber for the first time. You're like, all right, this guy sounds like not a very good, cool person, right? He doesn't want to try anything new. Fuck it. He's not saying anything like bad or anything, but you're watching him, you're like, man, this guy sounds kind of lazy. I just don't want to watch his videos, right? If you're watching YouTube cold, let's say, cold turkey, as he would say, you'd be like, all right, well, this guy doesn't really seem like he tries. So, but if you're already in the pignosis, you believe all this shit, clearly.
Commentary that's on them and the quantity of videos that I put out. You won't find anyone who does playthroughs on YouTube or anywhere on the internet that puts out as many videos as me. You just will not find it. That is the truth. I'm put out the most videos of anyone on the internet.
Do not mistake activity for achievement.
And for the quality that I'm doing full 720p with live commentary. You can't find it anywhere else. There are other people that do it, but they don't do anywhere nearly as many videos as I do. So I like what I'm doing right now. But that also being said, I have been thinking about getting another camera for a couple different reasons. Number one, it's good to have a secondary camera.
Yeah.
I used to have secondary cameras that weren't that good, but one of them I gave to John Rambo, and that's what he uses to record all his stuff that's not direct capture. And the other one I lent to my friend Mayor McJustin, which he's been using to record local tournaments and such. But
who is that? Hold on. Anytime new names pop up, I pay attention here. One more time.
I lent to my friend Mayor McJustin, which he's been...
Mayor McJustin. That's someone I'll ask Doomer Ziggy about. Mayor McJustin. Okay, there is a Mayor McJustin. Okay, I have found Mayor McJustin. He has been located on YouTube at least. Mayor McJustin. And he is... Oh, let's see, has he ever mentioned DSP? Oh, Dead Island Co-op with DSP. John Rambo and Grog Final. He has done a playthrough with DSP. Wow. I'm not listening to all this. So while waiting for Phil, waiting for Phil. That's funny. So Phil was not on time for something. So waiting for Phil, Rambo, Grog, and I knocked down a mission. Let's hear a minute of this. I think I've heard his name before too, Kyle. I just don't, you know how it goes.
I'm back online with my videotape.
Is there any commentary or what?
Mom always. We settled here.
Is there any commentary, Mayor? Or?
You know where she is? She's a portable inventory. You can put fucking items in there.
Nice.
Oh, you... Oh, come on, Mayor. This is less effort than Philip does.
I wouldn't mind doing that.
All right, I'll get Doomer Ziggy on the case. Oh, that's the next video. She's a portable inventory is what DSP called the woman in that game. Of course, I don't know what he's talking about there, but I'll ask Doomer Ziggy about this right now on the fly. If I don't do it now, I won't watch it. All right, so there's Mayor McJustin. Shout outs to you, Mayor McJustin. Okay.
Been using to record local tournaments and such, but that camera's dying. That camera, apparently the LCD screen is burning out, and so you can't even see what's going on with that camera. So obviously that camera's not going to be very useful when you can't see what the fuck you're recording. So I'm thinking about getting another camera, and I'm on the fence about it, and I'm like, gee, I would really love a camera, again, that uses memory cards, but then I look, and most cameras are going to hard drive now if they do video, and I don't like that because, like I said, I'd have to halt recording so that I could unload the videos onto my computer.
Sounds like a big hassle.
Blows. And so I haven't been, say, for example, to Best Buy or whatever to look to see what they have, but if anyone has any ideas of cameras that are, number one, easy, they're going to be easy to use. Not something that, if I'm going to sit down and record, I'm going to have to sit there for 25 minutes per video to fucking adjust the camera to make it look right. But also something
Yeah, if only there's a way to get around that problem.
that's easy to use. And the other thing is something that has an AC power adapter. Right now,
All right, he's just talking about what camera's going to buy here. This is funny, though.
Thank you very much for explaining to these people why you use camera. Your sound quality is fine enough in my opinion, and the videos are good enough too, as long as one actually lets the upload completely process as it should before watching. It really grinds my teeth to see people complaining all the time about you not using PVR. Keep up the good progress, Phil.
So that tells you right now that a lot of people are complaining about it because this commenter just said, it grinds my teeth to see people complaining. Oh, God. No homo. But it's like a connection he has with us. No one does updates face-to-face every week or this type of recording. I really like his style. It means he loves what he does and loves his fans. Keep it up, Phil. Holy shit, man. You know, like that in June said, like, what does Phil offer his fans, the real fans? I'm saying, like, not like LARP and stuff, and he offers that consistency. And I think that's it, right? Because that consistency he offers those people, that while it doesn't have the quality that normal human beings would want, he does offer consistency. And for some of people out there, maybe that's enough, right? Maybe that's enough to become a fan of this person and believe the shit they say. Never change the recording method. It's wild, man. Pignosis was strong. Your audio quality is bad? I've never even considered that. Never had a problem. Like you heard. Oh, Air Raid Lord, shout outs. Guys, I don't think DSP is getting married. I think he's going to one, like for a friend or a relative. Thanks, Air Raid Lord. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'm not going through the comments to read that either. But it's insane, you know. I really think that the uploading had a dual benefit for Philip because it let him get all the views for the money, and it provided that consistency that some people clearly valued, right? And also they're young, so like those jokes that he says are good enough for them, right? Like, oh, look, a black guy, he must like black coffee. Like, that's funny if you're 9, I guess. I mean, not for me, but I mean, someone out there might think that's funny, right? He's being racy. Ha 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 ha. You know, there's that middle age where like just being racy is kind of funny because you're like breaking the rules, right? That's kind of where he's like his sweet spot of fans were, you know what I mean? I think right at that age, whatever age that is for you. And for his fans, it was probably later than for most people, you know what I mean? Anyways, getting too deep here in this episode. Nerd Brew in the house says, DSP Gaming, the bootleg experience. And that's a benefit for you, Nerd Brew. You like this. It's a benefit that my videos are bad. Joe Dub says he was lost at step 2. We've had two examples of that today. I mean, the pros are, there's so many pros. Let me go through the pros, okay? So number 1, it's not a direct capture. Number 2, I mean, there's just so many benefits. Big Bully in the house says, new King of Suffering when? Red Dead 2 maybe? Big ups, Big Bully. And yes, we have not done King of Suffering for a long time. Really, that's just a a result of time. And there's not enough time, Big Bully, because now I'm doing the pre-stream more and trying to work on Ask the King. And I would like to do another one. And I promise you this, Big Bully, in the summer of Too Much ALT, which is coming sooner than you think, right? It's going to be coming sooner than you think. Chu is taking the kids to Japan for another 2 months, and I promise we'll do some then, all right? How about that? But I hope to do one before that, but you know how it goes, man. You know how it goes. Big Ups Big Stinky 669 says, have you ever seen the Pirate Software Warcraft drama? I have not. Hold on, my browser went away here for a second. Hang on. Guy reminds me a lot of DSP, big ego, and he does absolutely nothing wrong. Pirate Software Warcraft. Let me see. Pirate Software's response to the drama. Okay, it's a 2-minute video. Let's just give him a shot. Okay? Let's give him a shot. He's DSP with a bigger audience. Well, that doesn't take a lot of work, Rasma. That's not saying much. Okay, here we go. Touch some grass.
Dude, no way.
I said 5 gifted for the sword to drop, but here's a constant.
Holy tweet. Wow. All right, one sec.
Oh, this is not the guy. This is someone responding to that guy. Okay, this is not Pirate Software. Let's talk about Pirate Software. Give me something of Pirate Software. Does anyone have a link? That's a response to that guy. Yeah. Holy tweet. We could say that for DSP.
Wow, that's a wall of text.
Holy post. Holy forum post. Pirate Software issues final statement. Okay, well, this is for another day, but I do see there is some drama here that might be interesting. But I don't want to weigh us down here. But thank you so much for that, though. I will look into it. That might be an interesting topic for tonight on the Tractor Beam, maybe. But you're a legend. Thank you so much. All right, I'm moving forward positively from this. I think we're done here.
This camera that I'm recording with, I'm using a battery right now, but when I record my videos, I'm using an AC power adapter so that I don't have to constantly swap now. But when I record my videos, I'm using an AC.
I don't know if you know this. The sign language symbol for AC power adapter is curls, right? Do the curl. Here, so if for those hearing impaired, this means you know what he's talking about instantly. For those watching, he's doing AC adapter right here, clearly, obviously, right? That's the AC adapter right here. Boom. You know exactly what he's talking about.
Camera that I'm recording with, I'm using a battery right now, but when I record my videos, I'm using an AC power adapter so that I don't have to constantly be swapping.
What the fuck? AC power adapter. Yeah.
Batteries. The funny thing is, this camera didn't come with the AC power adapter. This camera, I'm using an AC power adapter from a Sony camcorder that I owned in like 2004, and they've never changed their power cord plugs. So I use that power adapter with my old Sony camera, and I'm using it with this one for the past year and a half, and it's been extremely helpful. But I'm afraid that if I go and I buy another camera, that it won't come with an AC adapter, and they might not even offer an AC adapter for a lot of the cameras that are out there today. They want you to buy their fucking batteries, which is a huge pain in the ass. They have to constantly be charging batteries, swapping batteries.
All right, so the video started with why he doesn't do direct capture. Now we're hearing how fucking annoying cameras are. Holy shit.
It's just a massive hassle. So I am thinking about possibly getting another camera, but I'm not.
Now, what's the problem? How are we going to fix this problem? Just buy another camera. All right, well, that sounds good. Good idea there. Good idea. Big ups, Big Dog. Dogs. Honest question, there was no instructions on toilet paper, so how did he ever figure out how to wipe his own ass? He's just a simple-minded boy. Yeah, that is very reminiscent of the day in the life of DSP video. If you've ever seen it, it was put by Slow Beef and his partner, and this is 1 minute, so we can watch it here. It's 1 minute. There's a longer version too, because people submitted clips, but here's a little bit of a taste of that. Very similar to what you said. 9-year-old video.
Cold. What am I supposed to do? Where's the manual? Am I supposed to turn? No? Well, why is there no more water? What is this? Thanks, dial. How do I do this? I'm not getting clean.
There you go. 9 years old.
Fuck? What does it say? 4 words? I can't read 4 words. No. Yes.
Wait, what? What?
Oh, great what there. That was a quality what right there. Listen to that.
Wait, what? What?
Great
How am I
one.
supposed to play video games? What am I supposed to do here? This is bullshit. Oh, God. Oh, great. Yeah, I'm just supposed to know to do that. Yeah. Oh, wow. It doesn't even fit. Wow, thanks for such a shitty video game console, Sega. I guess I'm out of a job and have to live on the street now.
This guy's good. That guy was good.
Why? Alright, I guess I'm gonna start this English essay. Oh, come on, like, that's not even fair. Like, what? What? How am I supposed to write the test if the test takes my pencil away from me? Where did it go?
Classic.
Okay, I got a spare one. Oh my god, what is this? How am I supposed to use a spare pencil if there's no lead?
This is good. This is fucking good. All right, actually 6 minutes. The funny message here is recently it's come to our attention that DSP and Machinima are copyright striking parody videos. So we've edited this to exclude any of Darkside Phil's footage. Nice one, Philip. As long as you're not too salty about it, huh? As long as you're not too salty and copyright striking people using your videos in a funny manner. This is 2015, by the way, so... But very funny, very funny.
Okay, I guess I'll use the pencil.
Where's
Where does
the
it
boat?
go in? I don't, like, does it... There's no instructions. Like, this is stupid. This doesn't make any sense. I guess it goes in here? It won't fit. Like...
You want to watch it? Seems like people are into it. We'll keep watching it. I don't care.
How is it supposed to fit with all this crud in there? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Why is there a boat here? Am I supposed to ride the boat to school?
Alright, so it's
Why is there a boat here?
It's been a while. Thanks to XX420 Elite Sniper XX on Xbox for sending me this message, because I sure as hell wouldn't have figured it out. I don't know how they expect people to know this, but look at...
Oh, wow. Deep cut there. So he's saying, like, that's a deep fucking cut. Like, remember when he would get, like, advice off screen and then he'd thank the person? Amazing.
Alright, so it's been a while. Thanks to XX420 Elite Sniper XX on Xbox for sending me this message, because I sure as hell wouldn't have figured it out. I don't know how they expect people to know this, but look at... You gotta exploit a flaw in the cereal's packaging called opening the box or something. Like, how
exploit
do they expect
the flaw
people to know this?
I guess you do that, but like, what do? I don't understand. You didn't make it to where I could easily understand what to do. Like, wow. It's not doing anything. Wow. Why is it not working? It's like they forgot how to make a stove.
All right, let's try this key. All right, let's fucking do this one. It goes in the hole, but it won't turn. It won't fucking start. What the hell? No one told me how to do this. What the fuck? This is so stupid. This car's so fucking dumb. Hey, yeah, I'm Mercedes. I'll make a cool-ass car. It doesn't even fucking work with the damn keys. Look, I'm even trying the tiny key and it won't work. Well,
let's give one more, then we'll move on.
Fucking Panera. Oh,
Here's the
no,
link, by the way.
It won't fucking work.
What the fuck, dude? I mean, like, totally, what the fuck? I'm, like, totally pressing this button and I'm not entering shit. What the fuck, man? What the fuck, dude?
First of all, I didn't even have an iPad. But look, okay, one button, right? Look, watch this. Okay, look at that. Right? Okay, but watch, look. Nothing. It doesn't unlock. And then it just goes off.
Those drawing
Slide, that's pretty good idea.
instructions are
That was slow beef again, by the way.
fucking bullshit. I mean, it says right here that you have to draw 2 floppy hairs. These are floppy hairs, so why is these instructions not working properly? I mean, I just did everything that the thing asking me for, but it still doesn't look like a fucking dog. Jeez, you fucking bitch, learn how to make proper instructions. For instance, it says right here, you have to make triangular shapes. These are triangles? I mean, I'm just gonna write you a message, you
All right, we'll go to the favorite thing one.
I can't get an education. I only have a GED.
Oh, Leanna Burn there.
Fuck this. Fuck this. I'm just gonna play video games for a living.
Oh. This game is interesting.
So now you can live in as you live in your mom's basement, you can celebrate by eating your whole fucking bag of Doritos and chugging down your fucking Fanta because you gotta win with Deathstroke. You're so good because you walk back and shot bullets.
Learn how to fucking play a game and be an honorable fucking player.
Okay, there we go. We'll move on. But there you go. Click the link is in chat if you want to check that video out. That's a legendary video from back in the day. Way back in the day. They had over 200 submissions for that contest, by the way. Way back in the day, 9 years ago. Big ups for that. All right, let's move forward positively here. And we're going to go to 1 year retrospective of being a full-time gamer, all right? So we basically what that means is we've been making money on YouTube for 1 year at this point.
Because I do amazing 1080 direct capture with fucking...
Okay.
That's why people like my content. Not because it's a master level playthrough of these games. Not because I'm some video editing whiz. Not because I do amazing 1080p direct capture with fucking Dolby surround sound.
Yeah, who was
that's
that?
That's not what people watch my videos for. They want to have a good time when they watch my videos.
Yep.
And they feel like they're in the same room as me.
Ooh.
Watching with me. Enjoying what I'm doing, enjoying, you know, you're sitting on the couch next to your buddy playing a game. That's really the whole idea behind my videos. And I'm glad that you've all come along for the ride. So again, if this is what you like, please continue to watch the videos and spread the word about me because I'm purely word of mouth. I'm not using these other outlets to do things. I need you to help me. And
This was his most viewed month in the history of his YouTube career right now. Skyrim was released this very, this is a 2 months before his most viewed month ever.
In that regard, spread the word about me. Like I said, I was hoping, and I know it was a very, you know, far-fetched goal. I wanted to have as many subscribers as of today as I have at my original Dark Side Phil channel. Now keep in mind my Dark Side Phil channel opened in 2008, and as of today has 97,000 and change subscribers. This channel right now has like 91,000 and change, and I wanted to match that, okay? It didn't happen, but it doesn't mean that I'm not grateful, and I guess I did get a lot of subscribers during that time that I mentioned that, but I'm grateful for what I have, and I'm grateful for my success. So please, continue to watch, continue to spread the word about me. We can only get better from here. Big things are coming. Again, as long as everything keeps going positively and nothing really changes, I have some ideas for some really cool stuff coming next year. Stick with me.
All right, we'll stick with you. Next up, we have 11/7/2011. So this is the most viewed month in the history of his channel.
I'm not doing direct capture. I'm not doing audio dubbed voiceovers that sound perfect. You know, my style of video is guerrilla style. It's a camera
guerrilla
sitting
style
next to me. When you watch my videos,
guerrilla
when you hear
style.
the live commentary, you're actually hearing my honest first-time reactions to what's going on in the game, and you're getting a sense of what the common gamer would think about this game, okay? That's what I do. That's all.
How many times do we have to say what we do? I mean, so far in the last 2 months now, we've said exactly what we do. Like, we're almost trying to convince you.
Always what I did since day one. I mean, I uploaded my first gameplay video back in 2008. That's been my style and my goal, okay? And a lot of people don't get that. A lot of people...
See, what this means is a lot of people are talking in my comments about how they wish I did direct capture. And I have to keep telling you why I don't do that until you just agree with me or stop caring.
Watch a lot of my videos, but they don't understand. They complain, Phil, why don't you use direct capture? Get an HD PVR. Phil, you're playing the game wrong and it took you way too long to beat this certain part when you should take...
This is 2 years before Evil AJ entered the scene, by the way. So, just for context.
Phil, you're playing the game wrong and it took you way too long to beat this certain part when you should only take you 5 minutes, it took you 15 minutes. And I get this kind of feedback all the time, and it's because the people don't understand what the goal of my videos is. It's entertainment purposes, okay? It's informative purposes if you want to see what the gameplay is like of a game, and it is to show you whether or not, if you consider yourself a common gamer, whether or not you're going to like the game that I'm playing.
Okay.
That's the purpose of my videos. It's not, again, master level gameplay. It's not me trying to show you the best way to beat the game. It's by no means is it a high level walkthrough of a game, a speed run of a game. And the fact that I put out 30 videos a day when
this is one of those cases where it sounds like he's really self-conscious about this, and he knows he's not doing the best thing, but he's going to keep just telling you he's doing the best thing and try to explain about how awesome it is, even though he knows it's not, because a lot of people are already saying at this point about his flaws. But he's going to just keep telling you how awesome it is, and maybe someone will start believing it. He's like, clearly his real fans don't give a shit. You know what I mean? They're already around, but he's trying to convince people that aren't going to be convinced. And he always wastes a lot of time doing that, still to this day.
doing this, for a new game, hardcore pushing, means that I can't do what those other people do. The reason those people put 6 videos out a day is because they're using a capture device like HD PVR. They're doing audio voiceovers that dub, and then they're encoding those videos, and it takes hours of work to do this kind of stuff.
Hours of work. Again, remember it used to be 30 minutes to do that? Now we're up to hours of work to encode a video.
Dub, and then they're encoding those videos, and it takes hours of work to do this kind of stuff, and that's why I don't do that. I would rather be able to complete all these games and give you the footage that you're looking for on a timely manner, and faster than
on a timely manner.
Quite frankly, faster than most other people, because that's what I do.
Yes.
Okay? So
again, I understand that what I'm doing is not as I understand what I'm doing is not optimal, right? It's very much suboptimal, but that's what I do, and I like what I do. It's very intentional, is what he's telling you, okay?
that's another reason why people don't sub. They may watch some of my videos and enjoy them and say, I'm not going to sub this guy because so-and-so has, full 1080p, and I like the quality of his videos better than Phil's, and Phil, I don't know why he doesn't put the time in. I do put the time in. That's the difference. But what I'm doing is completely different from what they're doing, okay? So anyway, that's really, why I have so low subscribers. And of course, there's other reasons that I mentioned before. I don't game the system, okay?
This dude has 100,000 subscribers. This is 100,000 subscriber celebration. And we're talking about why I don't have so high subscribers. What? What the fuck are we doing? Oh, there's a checkmark YouTube comment here, and I always like to check these because that means this person is very huge. Yep, 792,000 subscribers this channel has. And what do they say on Phil's channel? Congrats on the 100K subs, and try not to rush through Skyrim. It's a game that needs to be appreciated. There you go. It's always interesting to see. So this person does Pokemon content, but that one time, they are very young too. Look at this. Look how young they are now. What? How old is that person? 24 at max? So he was commenting on a DSP video 13 years ago when he was what? 10?
I have so low subscribers. And of course, there's other reasons that I mentioned before. I don't game the system, okay? I don't use contests and things to say, this is a giveaway where I'm going to give away a game. You have to thumbs up and favorite this video and spread it and comment on it. And so all of a sudden, that video artificially gets on the front page of YouTube for most liked or, most popular because everyone watched the video and wants to win a game, okay? That's not what I do. And a lot of other people have gotten to the top doing that kind of stuff. They also...
Yeah, so giveaways are bad, by the way. We went through this in the giveaway episode. Empty box giveaway. Giveaways are bad. Remember that, guys. They are bad. Thank you.
Their videos. For example, I would imagine if I did a playthrough video, part 1. Here's a perfect example. Part 1, Modern Warfare 3 campaign walkthrough, which undoubtedly will get a lot of views, and I flag it as cooking. It's a food video. Well, guess
Why would you do that?
There's not a lot of highly viewed food videos compared to other things like entertainment and gaming, okay? They don't get as many views. So if I were to mistag my video, it'd probably get on the main page of YouTube, and then all of a sudden it gets all these artificial views because people are seeing it and clicking it who normally wouldn't. So a lot of people game the system of YouTube.
You game the system with your 1,000 videos a day. So we're trying to pretend we don't game the system when actually that's the only reason we were able to make that much money is because we game the system. Moving forward positively here. I'm tired of this video. Big ups to Warren, who says he can adjust his camera on the fly unless it's to point it down into push-up territory. Absolutely true. That is not a lie. The very next day, he moved his camera to show Jasper. But we can't do that when we need to do push-ups because we can't. Moving forward positively here. We're going to 1 year later, 6 months later, let's say, let's call it. And we are talking, we still have not adopted direct capture. Why? Because we're more popular than ever, obviously. Oh, shout outs for the $1 from Meerkat Moob Reel. Shout outs to you, Meerkat Moob, who says he has this weird contradicting belief that success will last forever, but also worrying and begging because the money could go away any second. That's an interesting take, and you are right, Meerkat Moob Reel. He thinks it will last forever. So therefore, I don't need to change anything. But also, he knows inside somewhere that he should be changing something, but he's not going to do that. So instead, we will just beg and tell you how awesome we are for as long as possible, right? It's an interesting place he's in mentally, for sure. Because the Perfect Mike, who says, for many years I've searched for the perfect room. Most believe it's only a myth. A myth. Shout outs to the Perfect Mike. We're still searching for you. We'll find you someday. All right, let's go. Next, July 23rd, 2012.
Yeah. So here's lines. I don't know what the hell you were thinking. But no, me playing it with headphones on and sitting there like this, I'm so scared. I'm not going to do that. So here's the bottom line about this game. I'm going to be honest because I made a forum post about it on my website. I want to give my honest feelings on this game.
Please.
The game isn't very good. The game is a cult hit because number one...
Man, you hear this audio? It's really awesome.
It's free. Yeah, of course, it's free. Everyone's going to download it. And people started overreacting to the game, which is kind of funny. Yeah, to see this kind of skinny-looking, girly dude, he's playing the game, and...
Oh, skinny-looking, girly dude. I wonder who he's talking about. Skinny-looking, girly dude. Who could that be? He could be a more successful YouTuber than DSP, right?
It's funny because he's acting feminine, he's acting like a wimp, he's not acting like a man, and he's scared of a dumb game. Like, of course that's funny. But that's why those videos are popular. The game itself isn't good. It's just funny to watch some dumb asshole react in a really overblown, over-feminine, scared manner to this stupid game. That's why those videos are popular. Now, I'm not gonna
well, you're clearly more successful than him, absolutely, yeah, so I believe this take. Go ahead.
Do that because number one, that's not what I do. But outside of the April Fool's series of videos, I don't fake reactions to games. That's not what I've done. That's never what I'm going to do. There's no reason for me to do that. So for me, when I'm playing a game, it's a completely different experience. I'm like, this is boring. I'm walking in a fucking stupid empty forest. There's nothing here. Why is there a brick wall in the middle of the fucking forest not connected to a building? It makes no sense. Oh, look, here's this stupid, really dumb-looking guy. Okay, walk away from him. Oh, grab another piece of paper. Keep walking. Oh, fuck, grab another piece of paper. Yeah, that's stupid.
That's every game.
The guy's still following me. Wow, this game is not fun. It's stupid. It's not scary to me at all. So, I'm sorry. That's my experience with Slender. I don't think it's scary. I think it's a game made by indie.
Remember, Philip has a weird way of... He is scared of games, legitimately, I think. So what he does is just disassociates with the game on screen. It's very interesting if you watch him play scary games because he clearly is scared, and he gets even pissed at jump scares. But he disassociates so he's not there, so he doesn't get scared of it because he legitimately is scared of that stuff. He's really scared of jump scares.
One guy, that's fine. It's a free game. That's awesome. All, credit to you for that. But your game...
We're not talking about direct capture anymore, so I'm moving forward. But yeah, anyways. 2-year retrospective now, and we're still not doing direct capture.
We're doing them with commentary, and he used a camera back then, but here we are in 2012, and he's still using a camera, and he's refusing to evolve, and he's not with the times, and there are now so many other people who are doing direct capture.
Now, just for those keeping track at home, we have been talking about not doing direct capture now for 3 years. We started this with a video from 2009 in July, making fun of someone for requesting direct capture. Now it is November of 2012, and we're still not doing direct capture yet. Go ahead.
Capture with live commentary. I'm just going to go watch one of them instead because they got the latest technology and their video quality is slightly better.
Slightly, okay.
If that's really what you're looking for, if you're looking for video quality over the quality of the commentary and the quality of the gameplay and the jokes and the impromptu stuff that happens all the time in my videos because of
and he's pretending that he couldn't have both when he clearly could have both.
The style that I record and the fact that I can upload so much footage in a single day because you don't see me doing crazy, stupid encoding and shit with direct key.
Crazy, stupid encoding. What's that? Crazy, stupid encoding. Well, we're getting wild. Crazy, stupid encoding. Hell yeah. What the fuck is that? Crazy, stupid encoding.
Videos because of the style that I record and the fact that I can upload so much footage in a single day because you don't see me doing crazy, stupid encoding and shit with direct feed. If you need to move on, then go ahead by all means. And I know for a fact there are thousands of people who have done so. But it's really...
Yes, that's why, for example, case in point, the 2-year retrospective had 19,000 views, and the 1-year retrospective had 69,000 views. So you are correct in saying that your viewership is dropping exponentially. And I would venture to guess that some of that is because the quality has not caught up with the rest of YouTube. But go ahead.
Really a shame because I really feel that I work as hard as I can to put out as much quality in my content as I can, especially gameplay wise and entertainment wise, and to see that people are just going for the biggest and best rather than maybe what could be the most entertaining. You know what I mean? The person who has the most views on YouTube because they use direct capture, blah blah blah, instead of this person who is actually going to be more entertaining and you'll get more laughs and more entertainment value out of it.
What?
Just because it's a slightly worse video quality, like that kind of baffles me.
And all this, when he could legitimately have the best of both worlds. He could have the best of both worlds, but he's choosing not to. He's acting like it's something that it's unattainable for him. When all it would take is a weekend, and you could have that as well. Right? It'd be pretty simple to have both, but we don't want to put in the work to have both. So we're just coping now, right?
And there are people on a daily basis who are, in my opinion, watching shitty content just because it's more mainstream and it's what everyone else is doing. And I've never been about that, and I never will be about that.
Okay.
I actually got some insulting messages this year from people calling
No, hold on.
me a dinosaur, saying that I'm too old to do what I do, saying that I'm a relic now, that since I haven't changed and I haven't evolved to do direct capture like everyone else does, that unfortunately that's why people are leaving me and that I really need to catch up with the times or else I'm gonna...
It sounds like this person is saying some very valuable feedback for you, right? And listen to what he says. Listen to what he says now. That person's saying, unfortunately, I have to leave you because you're not keeping up with the times. It doesn't sound like that was that, destructive of a comment. It would seem like it was constructive.
That unfortunately, that's why people are leaving me and that I really need to catch up with the times or else I'm going to...
That doesn't seem very negative.
...be left behind. To which I've addressed certain things, and I've even said, and I don't know why people don't seem to understand this, that the reason I'm not doing direct feed is multiple reasons. Right now, the primary reason is there's no way I could realistically make it work with my setup and all the stuff that I do and the way that I record games.
So why don't you change that?
Direct feed works if you're sitting in front of a little small computer monitor with headphones on and a microphone in front of you and you're recording like that. That's not how I play games. That's never been how I play games. I'm sitting here in an open environment with surround sound, okay?
Okay, I'll try to move forward positively. Lemtex from the past.
System with a screen in front of me, a big screen, and I'm relaxing here on the couch, and that's what.
Holy shit! What was that? We saw a floor demon here.
With a screen in front of me, a big screen.
Big screen! Holy shit! We got a big fucking screen. In what world do you make your eyes that fucking wide? What did we just see there? Floor demon.
with surround sound, okay, my system, with a screen in front of me, a big screen, and I'm relaxing here on the couch, and that's what allows me to do things and have on-the-fly commentary because it's such a relaxed environment. It's not like I feel like I'm time to work, put on my headphones, sit in front of my computer monitor and do stuff, because you want to know when I used to do that kind of stuff? When I had my 9-to-5 job. I would sit at my desk in front of my little computer monitor, and I'd be typing and clicking all day for 8 hours. That's not what I do. It's completely different. And yeah, I know that there's thousands of other people doing it.
Yes, and they don't do it in front of their computer either. Some people do, but you don't have to.
That's not what I'm about.
Okay.
And by no means am I saying that I will never do it. I'm saying right now it makes no fucking sense to do it, okay?
Except for all the feedback I'm getting from people saying they are leaving based on me not staying with the times. Big ups to ALT is heterosexual real. Oh, that's interesting. ALT is heterosexual real. Big ups. Faradox says, can we get a hairline timeline? I'm mostly curious about when he stopped styling his hair and started just slicking it back. Well, we saw the poof earlier today. Let me see. Is this the poof video? No, that's not the poof. So just in the 4 years we've covered so far today, we've went from this here. Okay, we'll do a mini one right here. Okay, mini style. The timeline. It's funny when you put them together. There we go. So we went from this to this to this. There we go. There's the timeline so far. And let me get one from today. Here we go. I'll find one from today. Or the shorts. The shorts are what you want to get. There we go. He needs to make this his timeline. Same shirt. I found the same shirt. And how many years are between numbers 3 and 4? You might be wondering. 10 years in between 3 and 4. 10 years in between 3 and 4. Leave your house, people. Please, I implore you to leave your house more than once a week. I don't give a shit what else you do, but leave your house more than once a week, all right? Also, keep your alcohol under control. Try to move your body a little bit every once in a while. All right? Okay, moving forward positively here. Doot. Okay, go.
Okay? That's not what my gameplay has ever been about. It's about sharing the experience with you, and that's it. Okay?
Oh, I don't give a shit about quality.
Never have I ever claimed to have the highest video quality or anything like that. And by the way,
Please.
YouTube degrades the quality of video to the point where most people's video in direct feed looks just like mine anyway.
That's Philip has lied about a lot of shit, but this is a fucking big one right here. That is insane. Insane to say.
A video to the point where most people's video in direct feed looks just like mine anyway.
Insanity.
So even though there may be a nuance here or there because of the light calibration of my camera, get over it, really. At this point, if you're going to harp about that and go watch someone else's playthrough because it has slightly better video quality rather than stay here and be entertained, go ahead and watch the shittier product. I don't know what else to tell you. You know what I mean? Like, that just...
This is a very fun special 2-year retrospective, by the way. I'm having a lot of fun as a viewer and fan of DSP Gaming in 2012.
Blows my mind, but I know that I am being negatively affected. And I really think that the third reason that really my views have been lower this year than last year is overall just the games. This year...
It's always those goddamn games. God damn it, these games. Okay, so just so you know, let me get my pointer out. So the last year, first year of being a full-time gamer happened right here. And then we got a big boost up. And now the video we're recording right now as we speak is right here. So as you can see, I mean, it's still an amazing amount of views, right? We're talking 6 million views, 7 million views in this year. But it was a way big dip from 2011, okay? So that's why we're doing this cope video. But we are still, guys, in the 6, 7, 8 million views a month range. But it's a huge dip from 2011. Because even then, look how far we go up. Because we got the Skyrim bump for sure. That's 13 million views. And now we're down to about half that. So that could be scary, right? If you're, well, not really, because you're still making an insane amount of money. But any decline is scary if you don't spend any fucking money. If you spend all the money the second it hits your bank account. You know what I mean? Anyways, moving forward positively here.
I really feel has
Oh, that was for Lemtex, by the way. Moving forward positively.
kind of been a disappointing year for games. We had big budget, high priority games that we thought, wow, this is going to knock us out of the box. And then when we finally got to play it.
Oh my God. PWAP, please. We had big priority games that were going to knock it out of the box.
Budget, high has kind of been a disappointing year for
Hold
games.
on.
We had big budget, high priority games that we thought, wow, this is going to knock us out of the box. And then when we finally got
It's just going to knock us out of the box. We're going to do a real unboxing.
to play it, we were like, it definitely could have been better. It's kind of more of the same. Or maybe certain games that had these weird design changes that people didn't understand. You know, you had high-profile games like Halo 4 and Black Ops 2 that you played and you were like, they're good, but they're kind of more of the same. They're not great. Or then a game like Black Ops 2 that implemented big changes in things like the campaign, but then the
Think about that. 6 million views at $250 per 1,000 views is $1,500 a month. Excuse me, $15,000 a month. Well, you know where it went, big guy. You fucking know exactly where it went. 1,000 DVDs, 1,000 Blu-rays, every fucking figure that was ever released from some franchises, even franchises he doesn't even know about. It's impressive to spend all that money, honestly, isn't it? It's impressive.
The online play is garbage.
Yeah, how many? Okay, bottle of Tanqueray a week. That's easy. Easy. And fast food every fucking day.
Like Black Ops 2 that implemented big changes in things like the campaign, but then the online play is garbage because the hit detection sucks ass. It's the worst it's ever been.
All right, I think we're moving on with this code, but that's a pretty good video. And yeah, as Logan K said, it's amazing that every year is worse than the year before when it comes to gaming. Right? In 2012, Panda Vacation. Hell yeah. We're finding ways to spend money. Don't you worry about that. Oh. Fan service for the Panda stands. God damn it. Here we go. Relax, everyone. Be on your best behavior, okay? Go.
See, but you can't read it.
PC games look way better with direct capture.
Oh, Leanna! That's devastating to our cope. Stop, Panda.
Me just recording with a camera.
And there are a few playthroughs in which it might not be at its best. Like they said Diablo 3 on the PC.
Well, that's just because the text is so fucking small on PC that you can't read it.
PC games look way better with direct capture.
Panda?
You know, I apologize, but how can I help that? You know, it's not my fault that the fucking text is microscopic. Like, I actually would like it if the text was bigger, but they don't have an option to do it at a higher resolution. So it's more of a...
It's not my fault. It's the text size. That's why I'm getting less views.
Flaw of the game maker than anything else, but people say, oh no, PC's the best, and it's your fault for doing a camera.
Yeah.
And
whose fault is it?
Everyone else who played the game, you could read the text fully.
Yeah.
And we couldn't see anything.
So
you know what? I'll be honest, if you're watching my playthroughs for graphics, maybe you should watch someone else's playthroughs.
Okay, then I hope you're not going to cope about less views then, right? Because as you just said, go watch someone else's playthroughs. Sure.
If you're watching my playthroughs for graphics, maybe you should watch someone else's playthroughs.
Okay, cool. This is 2012. We're still in 2012 time.
Never tried to be the most graphically advanced
I record at 720p. I don't record at full 1080p because YouTube downgrades my videos to the point where they look like 720p when I record in that.
That's not true.
Quality.
The same way as you, and some of our videos look really good.
Yeah, it all depends on the game. It depends on the lighting. It depends on certain factors. And, you know, I can't control them. When you're recording with a camera,
and there's certain
you're limited to what the camera's going to do.
You do not have to use a camera. Direct capture is the norm at this point already.
There's unforeseen events that could affect it, like the camera falls over mid-playthrough because you're playing with the Wii
Panda?
and you smack the camera and knock
Panda, this is devastating to my cope. Please stop.
And people like that. That's
Ignored.
Yeah, sometimes there are things that are funny that you liked, and
People
they end
love
up being
that.
the funniest moments of the here.
Yeah. You know how we're knocking the camera. That was great, but that you wouldn't have seen that if I didn't have the camera. You would have just saw the footage continue, and you would have been very confused at what was going on.
Oh, yes. Yes, that's... a few people add that into their... When you're thinking about going to direct capture or using a camera on a coffee table, few people enter into the equation the fact that you might knock the camera down from time to time. And it'll be a very funny moment. So just keep that in mind. That is definitely a pro of using a camcorder on a coffee table that people don't take into account.
You would have been laughing your heads off and nobody would have known why. I dropped the ball.
Okay, burp. Good response.
Heads off and nobody would have known why. I dropped the ball.
Okay.
So it's like I said earlier. I mean, I understand if people are looking for like a high quality graphic.
Yes, that's what I'm looking for.
Disappointed that over the years I haven't upgraded my methods, but you know, for what I do, it works, and I think people enjoy the fact that I'm sticking to my guns and I'm still doing it the same way. And they
after all this, we're not gonna go to direct capture next year, right? Right? Because now we're talking about how we're sticking to our guns, and people like that. We're not going to go to direct capture in the following year, right?
My methods, but...
Garbage Can says, why the hell is he walking around like a malfunctioning T-1000? I don't know. He always did, though. Jay Wusso in the house says, russet potato head looking ass. Go outside, Phil. I think it does look like a russet potato in some. Oh, not that. Excuse me. That's a feminine man. Get out of here, feminine man. Feminine looking ass. Dumb fuck. Looking at a camera making over-exaggerating reactions. Dumb fuck. Get out of here. Overly feminine. Look at this guy. Get out of here. Who is that loser anyway? This is the king. Ladies, make your choice. The choice is clear.
You know, for what I do, it works. And I think people enjoy the fact that I'm sticking to my guns and I'm still doing it the same way.
Okay, sorry, I want to play that again just to make it clear. I think people enjoy the fact that I'm sticking to my guns. Mm-hmm.
They have a quality product that's consistent and not changing, although...
Oh my God, I have a product that's consistent and not changing. That's like saying people enjoy my 1080... Chu enjoys my 1080p TV. She wants that consistency. If I upgraded her TV to 4K, she wouldn't like it because she wants the consistency of a 1080p. What? We're just saying anything we can say now to make our case, even if it doesn't make any sense.
Oh, I did mention that, you know, if I ever did get a bigger place, which I'm hoping I can do in the next year or two, that would be something I'd be looking to do. Right now, realistically, I cannot do direct capture. It's just not possible.
You have too many wires going through your condo anyway. You can see your floor. It's like covered in wires.
Just the way that my stuff's hooked up.
Panda, stop it, Panda.
Stuff going from the PC to there, more wires back to the receiver and back. It wouldn't work.
Okay.
I have to totally redo my setup, and there's no reason to redo my setup when I'm going to possibly be moving.
Which would take days, potentially.
Yep.
It's just not worth it.
It's just not worth it, guys. You heard it here first. And Cardinals is correct. It's Blockbuster versus Netflix. Customers actually enjoy going to the store and browsing movies. And there are people that do. But you got to move with the times.
Yeah, not right now. Not to say you were ever opposed to ever doing it. Like, you were like, no, never going to do it, ever. Not even going to consider it. Like, you'd consider it if it was doable now, but it's not now, so maybe later.
And the last thing I want to talk about
anyways,
before we move on to, I want to talk about the gaming year in general as well. I have a lot to say about it.
Oh, great.
The last thing I want to mention is people who complain about co-op and my co-op partners and such, okay?
Oh, God! This is really fun Christmas celebration.
Let me put it this way.
Oh, please. She's in the room.
What the hell?
You got stuck on the garland.
For those of you that complained about certain people
I think we know who we're talking about here.
I'm caught in the garlic. No matter what I did co-op with this year, I got complaints. If I did it with John Rambo, some people would say that I don't know.
Yeah, no one complained about Rambo, so you got nothing to say here. Let's see what he tries to make up. Go ahead.
If I did it with John Rambo, some people would say that I don't know if we're getting stale or whatever.
Okay.
If I did it with
when you did I don't remember what game you did with him that I also did by myself. People come to my channel and they're just like, I just don't like his commentary anymore. Like, I guess I'm so used to it. Like, I expect it in a way. Like, he has a certain attitude when he plays games.
Oh, wow. Leanna with the Rambo slander.
Yeah, and it's all done for comic relief.
Yeah. It's not like he acts like this, like, off camera. Off camera, he's nice. But
What? Yeah. I don't think that people, no matter what I did with co-op this year, there was complaint. The Airy Lord, everyone. The Airy Lord, we don't like the Airy Lord. Why are you
Well, that's understandable. No one likes the Airy Lord.
doing stuff with the Airy Lord? It's like, yeah, but take a look at the difference between the Airy Lord, a year or two ago, when we weren't really that, didn't know him that well. We weren't that friendly with him. And he was jumping into random playthroughs versus now. And look, he actually did research for Borderlands 2. He did fucking research. He played the whole first game. He knew everything about the second game. He jumped in and was one of the best team players in the game. And,
People don't give a shit about skill at the game when you're just doing co-op for fun. It's about, being entertaining.
I don't know how people can still complain about. You don't like.
Okay, anyways, we're done with this. This is not talking about direct capture anymore. But as you can see, every single retrospective / Christmas tree lighting so far in the last 2 years has been a big fucking cope about how we can't change anything. But we're also losing viewers, and a lot of people are complaining, but we can't change anything. All right? That's the key point to remember. Moving forward positively here, we have a special update. This is from December of the very same year, okay? So we're still in December of 2012. Yes, he did, Bjorn. He did a podcast his own called The Show, and I'll link it in chat. It's Stay Ballsy, and he did a show for hundreds of episodes, and he stopped doing it 6 years ago. But yeah, he did a lot of stuff, and he made movies in real life as well, independent films. I know one won an award. So yeah, go check him out if you're interested. Okay, next up. December 17th of the same year. Okay, here we go.
Still using my camera. I'm not. And that's because, again, I have a personal connection to my fans and my YouTube viewer base. So maybe there's some people who are turned off by that this year, and they let. Maybe it's the fact that I'm still using my camera. I'm not using direct capture. A lot of people kept confronting me about that this year, that I should go direct capture. And I've given my legitimate reasons why this year I cannot. Maybe later on in 2013, but there's no way I can do that in 2012.
Okay. Now we can't do it in 2012.
So there's a combination of a lot of factors going on. Also the competition. I already talked about this in previous videos, but there's a lot of people out there now who are doing gameplay footage just to make money. They're not real gamers. And it's annoying because now
Tobuscus and iJustine.
They're more competition for me, and because they already had popularity for doing something else, all of these people are now watching them do the new stuff, and they're getting all the top spot. They're on the front page of YouTube every day. I'm sorry about that, everyone. My stupid camera battery, one of them is faulty, and I accidentally was recording with that one, and it decided to turn off even though it apparently had more than half an hour of charge left. Isn't that
Well, what if there's only... Man, if only there was a way to make sure that never happened again. Camera battery's running out. If we could only avoid that using a different method of making videos.
thrilling? But anyway... I kind of lost my train of thought, so just bear with me. I'm going to jump back generally into what I was saying. You remember back when... Well, I think I was talking about how I did have low reviews this year. Okay, that's right.
I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. I'll just talk again and see if I get there in the end. So anyways, remember way back... No, actually, it was low views. What the fuck?
I'm going to jump back generally... But anyway, I kind of lost my train of thought, so just bear with me. I'm going to jump back generally into what I was saying. You remember back when... Well, I think I was talking about how
Look, he didn't even know what he was going to say there, I think. I don't think he even knew what he was going to say. Okay, you remember back when... Oh, yeah, views. Okay, views.
I lost my train of thought, so just bear with me. I'm going to jump back generally into what I was saying. you remember back when, well, I think I was talking about how I did have low reviews this year. Okay, that's what I was talking about. So there is some decline in views this year.
Yes.
And regardless of the decline in views, I am still, I was still doing really good financially.
Definitely.
And as you know, I've announced this previously, but I'll bring it up again. I'm going to make some positive changes, at least I feel will be positive changes in 2013, including playing less games, making an effort to not try to play every single game, so that people, number one, who want to stay caught up with my popular playthroughs, they can, because I'm not putting out 40, 50 parts a day, but also so that I'm not over-saturating you with footage. I know.
So this is a classic DSP thing. Remember, we've showed you all these people complaining about all this stuff, and he used to very much tout it as a positive the entire time. Everyone loves this. People complaining about it don't understand. It's all a positive. But when the views start dipping, that becomes the thing he changes to try to stem the tide of viewership, the bleeding of viewership. And then we make all those changes we said. That's why we're doing this fucking series right now, is because of this very thing. So remember, I post 40 videos a day, and that's a positive. I can't do direct capture. I got 40, 50 videos coming out a day. Now, next year, we're saying that we're not going to do that, even though it previously was the very reason we couldn't do direct capture, because we have to do that, because people want it.
A lot of people this year said, Phil, you put out too much stuff, and we like you and all your content, but there's no way we could watch it all, and we're disappointed when we miss out on certain games that you did, even if they are smaller games, because then we feel like we missed out, and some people just feel like, well, I'm just not going to watch any of it then because I'm behind. So I realize that's happening. And a lot of people have been saying that some of the playthroughs, especially some of the not-so-good games, aren't so good, and so a lot of people weren't watching them, and because of that, people that did watch them said, oh, this guy doesn't do good playthroughs, this sucks, and they stopped watching altogether.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things there that the oversaturation, I feel, have done, okay? Excuse me.
Thank you.
Whew. Number two, I do know this year, I will openly admit it, because I put out so many videos, it was very hard to get attention on my vlog-style videos, like this one, like the Week in Preview.
All right, we're not watching this. We could do a yearly retrospective episode someday, but yeah, we got the point. We are going to make some positive changes here. Let me make sure he doesn't mention direct capture, though, as one of those changes, because he might do that after this. Let me see. Directly involved. What is this? 13. Direct capture. Oh, here we go. So using my camera, I'm not using direct capture. Here we go, right here. Here we go.
Being able to possibly move to a bigger place, which is going to allow me to do things possibly like direct capture, new vlog series, all kinds of
We need a whole new house to do direct capture.
stuff.
Whole new house.
And now it was kind of like ripped away from me on Friday. And I know I perfectly understand how wrong it is that when you have a horrific tragedy like what happened in Newtown, to be thinking about yourself. And trust me, that wasn't really, what I was trying to do or what I had intended. It's literally, I got the news at the same exact time that all that was going on. So you have a combination of this horrific thing making me reminisce about horrible things in the past.
What?
And then this other bad thing that happened.
Hold on. We're going back. What the fuck is this? Okay.
And right now it was looking like 2013 was going to be a great year. Another year, solid content, solid, being secure, being able to possibly move to a bigger place, which is going to allow me to do things possibly like direct capture, new vlog series, all kinds of stuff. And now it was kind of like ripped away from me on Friday. And I know I perfectly understand how wrong.
So he's talking about Sandy Hook shooting, right? But how does that affect... That was ripped away? Like he can't move to a new house now?
And I know I perfectly understand how wrong it is that when you have a horrific tragedy like what happened in Newtown, to be thinking about yourself. And trust me.
But trust me, I will do that right now.
That wasn't really, what I was trying to do or what I had intended. It's literally, I got the news at the same exact time that all that was going on. So you have a combination of this horrific thing making me reminisce about horrible things in the past.
What?
And then this other bad thing that happened, and it was just like way too much for me to handle, and I said, I can't film. And that's what happened on Friday. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't film.
Okay.
I was, if I do it, I'm going to be all bummed out. If anything happens with guns, I'm going to flip out. There's just there was a lot of stuff on my mind.
Flip out? Yeah.
As of today, I I am feeling a little better, just so everyone knows.
Oh, thank God.
I'm definitely
I was worried about you.
still not happy, especially because, like I said, there's this big uncertainty in the air, and right now, things are being done behind the scenes of stuff to figure out what's exactly is going on, and if I will actually definitely be affected negatively in 2013 or not.
What?
But all that
How would you be affected negatively from
being
this?
said, I'm not defeated. I am not the kind of person that's...
All right, we're just coping. So there we go. We might be able to do direct capture. Maybe, possibly, if we get a new house. But I think Machinima restructured the contract though. Around this time, that could have been one of the contract negotiations. So it could be that's what he's talking about, I guess. But absolutely it is, because at the end of 2013, they definitely did one contract negotiation for sure. I don't know if that was the end of 2012 as well. I know there was 2 of them, but here we go. Important announcement. 2013 plans and changes. Now we are doing so many fucking update videos. We are panicking right now. But here we go. This is going to be very positive, I'm sure.
What Phil does, and they do direct capture, and it's more fancy, and Phil puts out so many videos that it gets watered down and it's not as entertaining anymore. And I want to undo that if I can, because honestly, that's the only way I'm going to survive here on YouTube.
Yep.
You know, things were so good for so long that you eventually set yourself up for a fall, and I kind of knew it was coming. I just didn't know what form it would be coming from. I think a lot of us thought, oh, it would be Sopa and Pippa, and they would shut down gaming on YouTube, or maybe my channel would get shut down for copyright strikes, and then it completely came out of left field somewhere where we never expected it. So, what I really need from you, if you're a viewer, if you're a fan, if you like my content, and you really want me to continue to make videos on YouTube, I just need you to watch. I need you to have a positive attitude, because I tell you, I'm attacking this with a positive attitude. That's why I'm making positive changes, like no more censorship of comments and retro replay. I think that this is going to be a lot of fun, okay? And that's how I'm attacking this. Don't be a negative asshole and, oh, the world's ending. Oh, you know, a lot of people say, oh, you should just quit and just go to another network or go do something different.
Yeah.
Why?
All right, so this is definitely the Machinima contract restructuring. And just so we know here where we are timeline-wise, this is on January of 2013. So we are 1 month away from This Is How You Don't Play being released. And remember, we're still just coping over the huge 2011 we had. 2012 was about half as many views as that. A little bit more than that, a little more than half. And now we're just coping about a restructuring of our contract from Machinima. And little does he know what awaits him in a single month. Little does he know what is coming in a second. Evil AJ is let's say is out there smelling the chum in the water right now, ready to release what will change the world in a single month.
I enjoy what I'm doing. I'm extremely...
Okay, we'll see about that. All right, next up, we have... here we go. So today was the first day I put out 2 separate playthroughs. Thoughts? I'm noticing some views are a bit slow to reach 300 views. Yep, I think it's great. I just hope people keep watching and don't trail off. Don't trail off, dumb fucks. Keep watching and do not trail off. Views are seeming slower later in the week. Don't trail off. I'm pretty sure you have thumbnails wrong for today's Dead Space videos. The part and thumbnails don't match. Yeah, I fixed it hours ago, but YouTube takes 8 to update. No lie. Are you serious? Aye, man. Sorry for the bother. Yeah, I'm serious. No prob. Thanks for the heads up. Anytime, by the way. Do you think you could possibly re-update version of DSP's How to Make Videos for YouTube? Just an idea. Considering all the hate I've gotten the past year for using a camera to record, I don't think you need my tips. Looks just as good as direct capture to me. Honestly, I'm glad you use a camera over direct capture. It's more original. Oh my god. Dude, this is unhinged. All of my old school fans agree, but it's getting much harder now in a world full of direct capture competition. Well, that's funny. I've been a fan since 2010. In a past update, I remember you saying you were going to attempt direct cap. Yes, when I moved to a bigger place and a new setup, which I can't do if I can't keep a solid viewership, but I'm staying positive. Don't worry about direct cap. Your vids are already awesome as they are. Easy insanity. Let's see how insanity they are. Let's see. The last video they updated was... Oh, they didn't update shit. There's a retweet or stuff. But there we go. Are they following DSP? I like to see if they're... Keep up with them. Are they following DSP still to this day? After they loved him so much in 2013?
Eat a lunch meat sandwich.
They are following. They call me DSP2. So... maybe they got baited into that? I don't know. Okay, moving forward positively here. Turning off Twitter view. Okay. Big ups to the one, the only Warren, who says DSP is one of the best mental gymnasts in the game. It's his ability to turn something that is once a positive into now being a negative that needs to be changed, and also the reason his channel is failing is incredible. People like me because I'm real, and I have a camera, and it feels like you're in the same couch with me. And then this year, just wait, it's going to get worse. It's going to be, oh, that's the reason people don't like me. Dumb fucks. Big ups Joe Dub, who says, don't trail off and go shopping. Don't you dare do that, Joe Dub. That's a nice callback to his tournaments, where he said, don't go shopping during the tournaments. Ashton and Andy are my friends. Ask, what search engine are you using? PigPigGo is not working. I always use, and I recommend you also use, if PigPigGo is down, is this one. This allows you to search multiple channels, different channels, any channel you want on YouTube. And also you can check the clips there. It's just like PigPigGo, but it's for everybody. So go check that out. Ashton and Andy are my friends. All right, next up. The Hateful Truth has returned. Watch now. This is the era where our views are getting lower. So what we would do is make videos telling people to watch videos. It was really cool. It's a really fun time.
Phones on is using direct some with video footage. I'm not the average YouTuber, okay? I'm not some guy.
I gotta hear this cope.
Review with gameplay footage in it. You know, with this happening.
Oh my God!
I need you to watch the review. And I need you to give me feedback. And I know that this year I went over to a vlogs only channel, and a lot of people, oh, Phil, you only have 19,000 subscribers over there. Well, guess what?
What?
I put the review out almost 2 full days ago. There's my views. Okay?
Whoa! Is that good or bad? I don't know.
That's not enough to support the amount of work that I put into it. And I'm sorry.
Not enough, dumb fucks! Watch it more! You aren't watching enough!
Okay? That's not enough to support the amount of work that I put into it. And I'm sorry, but I'm being honest with everyone. If you want
to... We didn't beg for money back in the day, but we sure as fuck begged for views.
Continue to see Hateful Truth reviews with video footage, with that amount of quality, with that amount of work. I need to see that people are watching them. And so... Again, I'm sure here comes the negative backlash. Keep in mind, I unblocked everyone who used to hate on me on DSP Gaming, but here they come. Oh, Phil's looking for views. Phil's blah, blah, blah. No. The bottom line is this. I'm just being honest with everyone. You want this?
You want this what?
Okay,
Should I watch it more than once?
Reviews with video footage? I'm not the average YouTuber, okay? I'm not some guy sitting in front of his computer with his eyes squinted. He's got headphones on. He's using direct capture. And he's...
Sir, this is a review. That doesn't matter. You're talking about a review video.
With his eyes squinted. He's got headphones on. He's using direct capture. And he's... You know, he's an expert at video editing. That's why he got into it. And he doesn't care about video games. He's only here to just fucking put out videos for you to make money. Now, I'm here to inform and entertain you.
Oh.
And I want to continue to do that.
Sounds like you're begging right now.
I'm not saying I'm canceling the Hateful Truth. I'm saying if you want this...
Yeah, I'm putting a ransom note on it.
I need to know that you care about it. And so I need people to watch it. Again, over on DSP Gaming, I used to get, now this is back in the day...
Yeah.
Tens, if not 50,000 views, you know. The end of the year, even...
Philip, that's a long time ago, sir. You're talking about the glory years, sir. And I see a Hateful Truth episode 114, the last one he put on DSP Gaming, only has 14,000 views. So it's not that crazy, right?
Even at the end of the year, okay? The end of the year, when no one really cared about what I was putting out because they were burnt out on my content.
Incredibly dumb statement right there. Because at the end of the year, people are burnt out of my content? So it's like a yearly cycle that resets? Oh, January, yep, ready for content again. And then by November, December, you're like, I'm kind of tired of it. Is that what we're saying here?
The end of the year, even at the end of the year,
yeah?
Okay? The end of the year, when no one really cared about what I was putting out because they were burnt out on my content, 25,000, 18,000, you know?
10,000 I saw. That's only 4,000 more than what you got.
I need this. I need to know that people care. So please, support me. Let me know. If you don't care, you don't care. But if you want to see this, you gotta let me know that you care, and I need people to come over to the King of Hate vlogs and to watch this kind of video. I hope this is informative. I hope that for the first time...
It's not very informative.
Their eyes are opening. Holy shit. Phil's coming back. Phil made the old style video. Yeah, he did. So please go over there and watch. And
okay. Yeah, have you heard? DSP made an old style video. Have you checked it out yet?
That for the first time, some people their eyes are opening. Holy shit. Phil's coming back. Phil made the old style video. Yeah, he did. So
that's the word on the street. Yo, he's making the old style videos again? Holy shit.
Please go over there and watch, and we'll see what happens. So thank you, everyone, for your time. Peace.
Well, that wasn't threatening at all. Let's check the AI-generated video summary. The creator is asking for support for their new video series, which features gameplay footage and a return to their old style. They are disappointed by the lack of views on the recent Devil May Cry review, despite the effort put into it, and are asking viewers to watch and provide feedback. I'd say you nailed it. 0 comments on that one. A guy with long hair is because he would probably disable comments on that video. That means it was probably... 0 comments were allowed to be put on it. Now they are, but no one cares now, so no one's going to comment on it. But at one point, there was no comments allowed on that video, for sure. Next up, remember, we're still not doing direct capture. We are still very much coping about how low views are. But here we go. A special vlog, how I film and work.
I do what I do. I literally have a...
So he took the advice of that Twitter person, by the way. We're doing a review of how he does what he does. Let's go.
Backup of every video I've made. Okay, so that's the explanation of how I do what I do. And one last thing. A lot of people say, Phil, you have no excuse. Why don't you do direct capture? It would actually be easier than your current setup right now. And to which I respond, it's this simple. I want you to look at my setup. You see the size of my TV? You see the nice subwoofer surround sound speakers I have here? Behind me, the surround sound speakers, see them? You see that? Most people who do direct capture, here's what they do. Here's their computer. They walk up to their computer and their tiny little fucking monitor, and they sit here and they grab a headset. Here's my headset from my computer, and they put their headset on their ears.
Notice he couldn't even pull out his headset because it was too tangled.
Here, and they grab a headset. Here's my headset from my computer, and they put their headset on their ears, and they're playing on a controller here in front of a small monitor, talking into a headset to get their commentary and having the audio of the game go through the headset. That's not gaming to me, okay? Gaming to me is sitting in your living room, here on your nice couch, relaxing. You got
So he said once again saying his experience is more important than the viewer experience.
Nice drink in front of you, you're ready, you sit down, you got your surround sound pumping. That's how these games are meant to be experienced. Why do you think that all video games now have 5.1 surround sound?
YouTube did not have surround sound.
So if you can experience it like that, that's how you should experience it. For me to have to do direct capture, I would have to run that headset across my living room, which by the way doesn't even fucking reach from my computer to
Yeah, definitely couldn't find an extender for that. That's impossible. Go ahead.
Here, I would have to do commentary through it, and I would have to have the audio of the game play through the headphones instead of my surround sound, because if I did use my surround sound and the headphones, the microphone would pick up the audio from the system and it would echo, so you'd be hearing double game audio, which you don't want to hear. There are little to no solutions for this problem. Everyone who's told me to do direct capture, when I challenge them on this, they have no answer. So
he's received many answers by now.
The bottom line is, this is what I'm doing for now. This is how I've done it. This is how I will continue to do it for now. But in the future, if I were to move to a bigger and better place where I have an office, what I would do is I would set up a gaming setup with a computer similar to what everyone else on YouTube does, where you have a computer, you have your consoles, you have a monitor, or I'll probably use a bigger TV, and you have direct capture hooked up, and I'll buy a nice pair of headphones, and I'll do direct capture gameplay like that. I'm not saying that I'm abandoning this. I'm saying that it is something that I literally do want to try. I'm willing to try it and see how it turns out, especially for certain games like PC games, where people say when I use my camera, it's near impossible to even read the text and stuff because it's so blurry and things. It's not clear like direct capture. So I am willing to change and try out new things, but it's not viable for my setup right now. I mean, just right now, look, I have 5 or 6 consoles all hooked up to my receiver down there, and then
you have done that yourself.
Running to the modem, or not the modem, the router. How am I going to get a direct capture device to work with all that? I'd have to have wires upon wires. I'd have to unplug and replug the direct capture into every console manually every time I played a game. Then I would have to have wires running out of the direct capture to my TV. It would be a complete and utter disaster. So for now, direct capture is out of the picture, but if things go well this year, which I'm hoping they do,
it's out of the picture, guys. It's not in the picture. It's out of the picture.
Even with all the negative things that have happened to me.
What was the amazing one we heard earlier today? Oh, yeah. Knock it out of the box. That was great. We got 2 great ones for PWAP today. Knock it out of the box. And it's out of the picture.
Regarding, contract renegotiations and stuff. If things turn around and if things go well this year, by the end of this year, I will be looking seriously for a place to move where I can have an office and I can do these things more seriously. And more, I know people say professionally. I'm sorry, but the way I do it is
oh my God, he was going to say professionally, and he stopped himself, and now we're going to cope about it. Get ready.
Things more seriously, and more, I know people say professionally. I'm sorry, but the way I do it is professional. It's actually difficult to do it the way I do it, with the adjustments and the things on the fly, and I do it to try to give you the best commentary.
Difficult doesn't mean professional.
And, the most videos per day, and it's worked. It's worked since I started on YouTube. And, I understand that there has to be change and that things need to be adapted. And that's why I am.
I could build, if you give me some wood, I could probably make a chair. It'd be very difficult, but it sure as hell wouldn't be professional.
Willing in the future to look into direct capture when I get a better place, but that has to happen first. Okay. Okay, so that's it for my behind-the-scenes look at my stuff here. On how I actually do stuff when I record. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a while since I did this.
Okay, we got the point. Okay, moving forward positively here. We have a tweet here. I really think you should reconsider not using direct capture. People don't want to sit through 80 parts anymore, unfortunately. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How does Philip respond to this? I've said about 100 times now, I will start direct capture when I move, which I can't do if people stop watching. Classic. So when you don't want to do something in life, sometimes you can create false requirements to do that thing. For example, right? So I'll give you a quick example. Let's say you want to start a diet. Well, what you do is you don't start the diet that day. You tell yourself in your head, I'll start on Monday. Because it's much easier to make a deal with yourself like that. Because that means you don't have to do it now. Right? We've all done this for many different things. Right? All of us do it. So Philip's done this now with direct capture. I'll do direct capture when I move. I can't do it now. I said I'd do it when I move. Come on. You know what I mean? So it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. That's what we're doing now. So we're going to do it, but we have to move first. He then responds with, is in one of your videos, you said that longer videos would be a hassle. Try 15 minutes for a day? What could hurt? No response, obviously. And he also said, not to mention, if you were wrong, you could throw it at us. So it's a win, impossible to lose situation. John Hamilton, you're trying too hard, brother. You are saying too much shit to not get a response. Next up, we go to Crisis, and I wonder what this is for. Here we go. We are not using direct capture yet.
Kind of last week, Aliens, Colonial Marines, and I know it wasn't a good one. I mean, let's all be honest here. But it is kind of a more of an ordeal for me to set stuff up to record on PC, because as you know, I do not do direct capture.
He said he needed to move to Washington to a house with Leanna to get back surgery. I know back surgery was a huge thing about why he had to move. That's for sure. I didn't remember exactly him saying Leanna could take care of him, but I definitely remember him. Back surgery was a big deal about moving to Washington, for sure. And I think that was just part of the convincing himself that was the right thing to do, right? Because monetarily, well, if he saved money, it would have been the right thing to do. But with how his spending was and Machinima restructuring his contract, it probably wasn't the right thing to do. But, you know.
More of an ordeal for me to set stuff up to record on PC, because as you know, I do not do direct capture. So I have to get a special tripod, I have to get my keyboard.
Oh, wow. Okay. Remember, it's harder to do. Now we're saying how it's harder to not do direct capture.
Last week, Aliens, Colonial Marines, and I know it wasn't a good one. I mean, let's all be honest here. But it is kind of a more of an ordeal for me to set stuff up to record on PC, because as you know, I do not do direct capture.
Okay.
So I have to get a special tripod, I have to get my keyboard, I have to run a mouse across my entire living room.
Whoa.
In order to get it all to work, I have to lift up my coffee table to a second height. There's extra adjustments.
No!
It could be a pain in the butt. And so
all this to not do direct capture.
I said, for ease of use, I'm just going to go with the console version. I know some people, oh, Phil, we're disappointed in you because you have a gaming PC and you could have played this, maybe not at the high settings, but you could have played it at like medium settings. Well, it is what it is. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like, if I were so into PC gaming and graphics and all that, maybe I would care. But let's be honest here.
I'm more into surround sound. Remember, we can't do direct capture because we would lose surround sound. But graphics aren't that important, so I'm going to play on console instead of PC because it's too much work.
Make it make sense.
So into PC gaming and graphics and all that, maybe I would care. But let's be honest here, I'm recording in 720p for YouTube where you wouldn't even be able to notice the difference anyway. So, you know, doesn't really make sense for me at this point. Unless it's a game that has a massive advantage on PC, like it's a PC exclusive, or you know...
That would be a massive advantage, huh?
There's a major performance boost, like they even said there was a major performance boost for Aliens Colonial Marines to play it on PC. So, for me, right now, console's the way to go. And of course, now that I say that, I bet you I'll try to boot this, and it's going to give me a disk read error. So let's see if the gaming gods have graced me with the amazing power of prediction. And let's see if this game will not boot on my Xbox 360. Nice big
Alright, it booted.
speech on why I should play it on Xbox 360, and now it probably won't work.
Okay, anyways, we're not watching that. There we go. So it's actually harder to not do... It's harder to do camera feed on PC, so that's why we're not playing it. We don't care about graphics, though. We do care about surround sound, though, okay? We're inching ever closer to the end of the direct capture, and don't worry, I will play the song that I know we all want to hear as an interlude before we get to our next subject. But here we go. Ask the King. From February 28th. Oh, this is a good look. Steal this fit. February 28th, 2013, all right?
Certain things and events, will you do it? I'm going to be honest with everyone. This is the first time I've talked about this like this. I'm considering adopting live streaming and or direct capture in the near...
Philip, you said everyone likes you because you stick it out. And you don't do that. And you stay true to yourself. Huh? He said that 3 months ago. What?
adopting live streaming and or direct capture in the near future, and by no means am I saying it's going to be everything that I do. By no means am I saying that I'm completely changing the way I'm doing stuff. I'm saying that I may start fooling around with it soon. I've talked to John Rambo. He's told me that basically it's just the technology that you would need to do it is easy to purchase, at least.
Well, yeah, you got no problem purchasing shit, as we can see with all the shit behind him right now. There's the quilts. Holy shit. Speaking of quilts, top right, $1,000 worth of quilts right there.
For adjustment of video settings and things might be a little bit more tricky, especially with XSplit and other programs and things that I'll need to use. For me, the key has been this. I play video games on my couch with my big screen TV with surround sound. In my opinion, and I think that anyone who has this experience, people will agree, that's how you're supposed to experience video games. You're not supposed to be hunched over in a tiny little computer
we're still
chair,
doing this.
staring at a small PC monitor with headphones and a microphone on. That's not how you're supposed to play video games, okay? That's not how they designed the games. Why did games have 5.1 surround sound with orchestral soundtracks? You know what I mean?
Orchestral.
And it was funny because I made a tweet a couple weeks back when I was playing Dead Space 3, and I said, gee, you know, the surround sound of my system is really saving my ass in a lot of cases. How do people play these games without surround sound? Aren't they constantly dying? And someone made a comment, oh, Phil, don't you realize that there are headphones with surround sound? To which I say, what? Why would I want to experience headphones with surround sound? If I want surround sound, I want the sound to be around me. I don't want simulated surround sound in headphones. For me, being that I've had surround sound since, like, seriously, since 2005, I've owned my speakers and the receiver and my setup. It's like, I don't know, it's like, it's Greek to me. Why would people want
It's Greek to me.
to do that? You know what I mean? So for me, I don't get it. That's not gaming to me. That's like a nerfed version of gaming that you're only doing it so you can do direct capture and you know, that footage for YouTube. It's not how the game's supposed to be experienced.
Just a reminder, in the last video we played, he said he didn't play the console the PC version of that game, even though it had the much superior graphics, because it's not that important.
Thank you guys for liking the stream today.
Because the graphics are not that important, we played on an entirely different console, which was worse than the PC version. Because the graphics that doesn't really matter that much. But surround sound is that important that we won't do direct capture, even though we've been being asked to use direct capture now for legitimately 4 years. 4 years have passed since the first video I played in this series. 4 years, excuse me.
So for me, my challenge has been, how do I do streaming and or direct capture but still retain my experience of sitting on my couch with my surround sound? And what John and I have kind of devised is that if I get a microphone that can get a surround sound kind of feeling, meaning maybe a microphone that I'll put either right in front of me on my coffee table, and that can capture the audio in the room, and so we use the microphone's audio for the video, but we use the direct feed footage. Maybe that's the compromise that we make.
YouTube does not have surround sound. Why the fuck would that be the right thing to do? What?
For the audio for the video, but we use the direct feed footage. Maybe that's the microphone
on
my
Let me hear this again.
Table, and that can capture the audio in the room, and so we use the microphone's audio for the video, but we use the direct feed footage. Maybe that's the compromise that we make. We get the same audio quality that I have now using a camera, but we use it with a microphone, so that way you get the same in the same room audio quality that you get right now with my videos. But you'll
he legitimately thinks that was a benefit. Okay, got it. He wants to hear the surround sound. You can't hear that, but remember, it sounds like you're on the couch next to him. Big ups Doomer Ziggy says, Howard was streaming an amazing setting at this time. He also had This How You Don't Play crew. Why didn't he ask them? Good point. That did, not This How You Don't Play. Don't Blow This crew. That was the channel that Howard had, where they were doing much more technically advanced stuff than Philip. They were direct capturing those. I believe they were direct capturing those cabinets, right? Which is way more work than capturing fucking consoles.
also get direct feed quality footage. So we're dabbling around with all this, and the bottom line is, if I can get the equipment together in the next few weeks, maybe I'll start experimenting with it with live streaming, maybe when John's here, or with some playthroughs, and see how it works out. And I'm not saying that you know, this is something that I'm going to definitely do and adopt, and it's all I'm going to do. But I think that a lot of people, unfortunately, this year, 2013, have said, well, Phil's not doing direct feed. Literally every other YouTuber is, because they're sitting at their computers squinting and
that's
playing
not
like
true.
this, which is what they should be doing if they're real gamers. But that's how they're doing it, and they're all doing direct feed, and now everyone's saying we like direct feed, and it's like the new fad. If you don't do direct feed,
It is not the new fad. Remember, he berated someone for asking about it in 2009. It is not the new fad.
and they're all doing direct feed, and now everyone's saying we like direct feed, and it's like the new fad. If you don't do direct feed, you're not the in crowd. You're not, you know what I mean? You're a relic. So maybe it's time.
Remember, he had that email, he said, people sending negative messages to him, and they said, you're a relic and you're a dinosaur, and he said he didn't give a fuck about that. All right. Now we are admitting we are a relic.
Time to adapt? I don't know. I have to see what I can come up with. Financially, money is not the issue. It's the viability of doing it. It's the fact that I'm not a video editor. I don't know even how to use these programs. The fact that I'm hoping that XSplit can do this live and not have to make me do additional video editing with the audio and all of that. So I don't know. I'm considering doing it. I've been talking to John Rambo about it. I'm going to have further talks with him this week, and we're going to see what happens, okay? So there's a possibility I may actually adopt live streaming.
Is that what he said? Sometimes you get in the zone and you don't even hear that stupid shit.
I don't know. I have to see the ability of doing it. The fact that I'm that. So I don't know. I'm considering doing it. I've been talking, okay? So there's a possibility I may actually adopt live streaming. I'm interested in it, but there's no guarantee. If you don't do direct doing it and playing like direct feed, and now you're not, you know what I mean? You're a relic. Financially, money is not the issue. It's the
Yeah. Financially, money is not the issue. Financially, money is not the issue.
Okay? So there's a possibility.
Good spot there.
I may actually adopt live streaming. I'm interested in it, but there's no guarantee, and I'm going to be trying to dabble with it in the next couple of months.
All right, you heard it here first. What was once us sticking to our guns is now a possibility. We move forward positively to March 1st of 2013. And he says, maybe heading to Best Buy today to get a capture card device. This is how we get things done. Just go out and do them. If only you thought that about getting your own food. But unfortunately, that's not. We instead do DoorDash. And at this trip, he would buy not one, not two, not three, but 4 different capture cards, right? Am I correct in that thinking, or was it 3? I can't remember. Anyways, Racer Best says, no capture card! I enjoy your videos much more like they are now. How the fuck do you know? Any capture cards in mind? I think it's time, Phil. Just out of curiosity, will you still be uploading your videos how you always done them? Will you be using your capture card? This is the level we're dealing with here with DSP fans. No, we're using our capture card to upload. Get the Elgato. Hey, Phil. Capture devices usually have a delay on them. Try the Elgato capture. Here we go. So I don't think this happened during the stream itself, but the direct capture footage looks like blurs up in parts. Let me know. So March 1st, 2013. This is this video right here. So let me play this first. So this is the first ever direct feed. Let me turn on Twitter view. The first ever, this wasn't a playthrough, but he did do direct feed with John here in March 1st of that very same day they went to Best Buy. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. So we are not only streaming this, we are also doing direct capture for YouTube. So this is going to be a great opportunity for us to stream and then test the quality of the video on YouTube later.
I feel like I'm in the future, Phil. Or fly cars will be coming
Or
by.
5 years ago when everyone started doing direct feed and I didn't.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Okay.
Almost like he got it, huh?
Yes, we're in 1980. And it's Lisa, the girl whose hair looks like a mop.
Well, Lisa, you know, she's not bad.
She's not bad? What?
She's not bad.
She was like Xbox avatars. You find them attractive?
Yeah, I do. I have many posters of them.
Yes.
All different hair colors.
All right, what should we call the arcade?
what's the Twitch TV?
The Twitch arcade?
What's the twitch.tv/darksidephil. What's the best way to get this over?
Yes. Let's see.
Just the stream arcade.
Okay, so we get the point here. Okay, here. Here is an update from Philip in 2000. We didn't play this here, but this is from 2000. Well, let's finish this. Then I got Doomer Ziggy sent me some other stuff too, as a let's say addendum to this other content. But this is the first time we ever did direct capture here.
Yeah.
Been saving up our streams for quite some time, so we could unleash all of our content at the internet at once.
Arcade.
Action going on.
See what time it was, so I know when to split the parts. So
It's been about 2 minutes.
The mic.
You
I
get
can
the
actually
point.
adjust the mic level.
You get the point. So that wasn't even the first playthrough. That was the first little test, let's say. Philip then says, direct capture footage looks like it blurs up in parts. Let me know. Video's a little more blocky compared to the live stream, the archive videos on Twitch. We totally noticed this. No idea how the same program with same settings had a smooth stream, but blocky direct feed vids. Weird. There we go. So next, I want to play the very first ever playthrough, right? So the very first real playthrough of direct capture was...
So please bear with me.
Tomb Raider. And we got to bear with them, though, guys.
Capture now.
Starting direct capture now.
Okay, what is going on, everyone? Darkside Phil here. And welcome to another playthrough. This is actually going to be my first official full direct capture playthrough. So please bear with me. If there are some audio blips and problems, I'm going to obviously, you know, be adjusting on the fly. This is my first game that I'm doing direct capture, so this is a new thing for me. It's a learning experience. I actually been enjoying experimenting with direct capture over the past week, and I'm hoping that this turns out well. I definitely like the visuals are much better than a camera. That's absolutely true. And also, me not having to constantly adjust brightness and stuff is a godsend.
But you said that's better. It's more professional. Huh?
So in that regards, I'm really enjoying doing direct capture.
Yeah, and he didn't move yet. How is he finding all this room for this setup? This is really confusing.
Okay, so anyway, I digress. Today we are playing a new game, Tomb Raider, which, incidentally, I already played this game back when it was Tomb Raider in the 1990s or 2000 or whatever it came out for the PlayStation. So this is kind of a series reboot. And this is a younger Lara Croft. This is a Lara Croft who apparently has lost several cup sizes. This is before her boob job. And it's
mention of the boobs. Didn't expect that.
Supposed to be a prequel, but I don't know if it's clear if they're going to consider this a series reboot and maybe change the plot and all this stuff in the
This is when Philip was young and hip.
Tomb Raider games don't actually happen, you know, again with this one. I probably is going to depend on sales numbers, to be honest. So, okay, here we go. Without further ado, let us boot up Tomb Raider.
Let's see what he comments.
Of course this happens. Give me a second, everyone. I gotta mess around with my Xbox again and get it to read the damn game.
Cool.
It's with that it doesn't read the disc on the first try. I don't know what happened. To gameplay rather than me sitting here downloading patches and stuff. Locked access to the Tomb of the that I get. All right.
Okay, can we get to the game?
Multiplayer weapons that are used by Agent 47. Wasn't that a quote from Batman?
I love this. Audio sounds great.
There's an echo now, everyone says.
Oh, it sounds great. This is working great.
And I'll bay it.
Get that out of the way. This sounds really good. It's pretty good. This is sounding pretty good.
Oh, shit. Oh, she was on that Carnival cruise liner, huh?
When life flashes before us, we find something.
What is the echo? Or is the question? Is the echo like horrible to the point where you can't take it?
Yes, it is.
Or is it like just a slight echo? Everyone says there's a slight game echo.
Oh, slight echo is
there's
fine.
Nothing you can do. I'm using a mic, you know? You're going to have a slight game echo. I did lower the volume on my TV a little bit.
There are ways around this, but...
She fell off the ship? What the hell?
What?
Not only did the ship sink, that she fell off the ship.
It's an action game? What do you want? Anyways.
It's bleeding out. I've lowered the level of my commentary a little bit. Let's see if that makes the game sound a little better.
Yeah, the Facebook Messenger sound. That was probably John.
Why am I covered in chocolate?
Oh, man. Commentary as good as always, huh?
This reminds me of Lord of the Rings. Sheila caught her.
Oh, there you go. Lord of the Rings reference.
I died. Oh, pale. That was smart. Burn your
Oh, yeah. Philip loves these moments. Watch
own
this.
legs off. Oh, gosh, you're getting paled. Oh! Ouch! That would fucking hurt. Right through the side. Oh! That is nasty. Oh! Ouchies.
Ouchies.
That had to fucking hurt. And now we got some nice blurry screen. I can have a nice massage.
What?
Quick, put the controller on your balls. Have a nice massage.
Oh, mama. All right. Well, moving forward positively here. Shadow Slammer says, "Hey, bub, it me, you most professional streamer, RGB. Thank you so much, Shadow Slammer. Shadow Slammer's always very supportive and says I have the best streams, and he loves the fact that I have RGB. Nick SF says, moves for lower taxes, ends up paying more. If there's a possible worse choice to make, you know he makes that one. Uh-huh. Some Gator in the house says he isn't feeding quarters into his TV either. Gaming runs a gambit, but he is now so narrow-minded. Yep. There's many things that he'll change that will later go on to say it's better than the thing he did before, even though he fought for the thing before, tooth and nail, for endlessly, you know that. A few more things here to wrap things up. We are now officially starting direct capture. Hopefully he's not going to ask us for more views now that he's doing direct capture, right?
To let you know exactly when I am setting up, but I just want to let everyone know that I am doing it again. I am doing direct capture, and so tomorrow basically what will happen is I'll probably beat the game on Twitch TV streaming, while I'm also doing direct capture footage. And then after that, I'm going to be uploading all of the footage from today, which was 18 parts of direct capture footage. I've reviewed the parts. It looks great. The direct capture turned out great for Bully. So I'm really excited to get those videos out there and to see what everyone's feedback is on the direct capture. And this is, of course, leading into...
Yeah, now it looks like every other YouTuber, Philip.
The weekend preview tomorrow, which I'm going to film, and it's going to explain my plans for next week. Because next week now my plans are going to change simply because I now have the ability to do different things rather than just what I've always done. So, Tomb Raider, Naruto, oh my god, I said Naruto again. Naruto, all kinds of stuff.
Naruto.
Tomb Raider, Naruto, oh my god, I said Naruto again. Naruto, all kinds of stuff coming up this week.
Naruto.
And you're going to be very interested to hear how we're going to be doing it. So definitely tune into the weekend preview tomorrow night over on the King of Hate vlogs. But for now, if you are interested in the stream tomorrow, roughly, early afternoon, so around 1, 2, maybe even as late as 3 p.m., but I'm hoping to...
Who's in that? Puppet?
Start earlier than that.
I'm trying to read those usernames.
And it's going to be the conclusion of Bully on my Twitch TV channel, and then immediately follow...
All right, you got the point. We're doing direct capture now. 3 more videos.
Has hell frozen over with this bad boy. Here with an extremely quick video, just because I want to inform everyone of what's going on.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Today. It is Saturday, March 2nd, and I am messing around with this bad boy, an HD PVR2. And yes, I know, has hell frozen over. DSP is doing direct capture and streaming, yada, yada, yada. Let's get it out of our systems. Okay. Right.
Yeah, I know you guys have been telling me for over 4 years that you wanted me to do this, and I always told you that actually I do it my way, and you like my way better, but now I am doing the exact thing everyone suggested 4 years ago. Yes, let's just get that out of the way. Go ahead.
Now, 3 p.m. Well, it's 3:02 p.m. I apologize. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am starting a test stream over on Twitch TV. The address is twitch.tv/DarksidePhil. It is going to be some gameplay. I'm not going to tell you what game it is, but it's going to be a good one. It is not an Xbox Live
Ooh.
Arcade game, so people can stop flipping out. That's going to be some boring game.
Wow, I'm
And
flipping
I'm going to be doing a
out.
few hours of it. I'm going to try my first stream where it's real gameplay of a game, and I think I've tweaked my settings so that the video footage that I'll be direct capturing will be the same quality as the stream, which is going to be outstanding, at least I hope. So definitely check it out today if you get a chance. If not, the videos are eventually going to be uploaded to my DSP Gaming channel on YouTube anyway.
You get the point. Next, weekend preview that we was just mentioning.
At the same time, we also did direct capture. Problem was, the direct capture footage looked blurry whenever there was motion, and what we actually found out was that XSplit, for whatever reason, encodes at a very low bit rate. It was only like 1,000 kilobytes per second. And that's way too low for 720p video, which is why when the video actually was put into a hard video, it didn't look too good, okay? And so over this weekend, I've been messing around with it. I actually found out if I upped the bit rate, that this video looks significantly better, especially during motion and stuff. It actually looked fine.
Ah, that's where he thinks, oh my god, yes, Darkwater, that's what I was going to say. This is where the bitrate obsession comes from. Because it helped, upping the bitrate, of course, if it's too low, it's going to look like shit, but if you up it, it's going to make it look better. But that's what led to him now thinking, the higher the number, the better, right? Even though there's diminishing returns, on YouTube. But, that's where he got it from.
This video looks significantly better, especially during motion and stuff. It actually looked fine. And I also did some direct capture audio from the game, so you got audio coming from the game, and I also have a microphone here on my table now that I use for my commentary. Now, there have been some blips and bloops and roadblocks and road bumps and things that I know I'm going to have to work out. Number one, the audio levels still aren't perfect. I think that the audio is either too low or too high, and my commentary is either too loud or too low. So I'm struggling right now to find a balance with direct capture with that, and I will be, struggling with that until I finally find the perfect balance. Right now, I'm not there yet.
Okay.
But it will get better. But the other problem that I'm having now, of all things, has nothing to do with me. It's nothing to do with the way I recorded them, the way I captured
Who would have guessed that?
them, or anything like that. The problem is YouTube, okay? YouTube's having issues with these direct capture videos that I'm creating. And it's funny because today I had a batch of 18 bully videos that I tried to upload to YouTube.
Looks like this shirt has an interesting bug shirt mechanics here, right? Another bugged shirt mechanics. It's just the shirt's fault, right, guys? You don't see anything.
YouTube. 10 of them processed. 8 of them are permanently stuck in processing to the point where I have to now re-upload them overnight tonight to try to get them to show up. And they still might not show up. I might have to keep uploading them and keep uploading them over and over and over until they finally process. And it's a major pain in the ass. And at first, I thought that it was the file type that I was using. I thought that the file type is an MP4, and I thought that maybe that was the problem, so now I recorded some videos in the FLV file format, and even those, I'm actually looking at it right now, I can't really see it from my couch, so I'm going to stand up, but I'm uploading 3 test videos of Grand Theft Auto 4, which I actually live streamed, and the first one literally processed like immediately, 0 problems whatsoever. Part 2 has been stuck not processing for over 10 minutes now, and I'm still watching it as I make this video, which is why if you see me glancing over there, that's what I'm doing. I don't think that even recording in the FLV is going to fix it. I think that YouTube is fucked up, basically.
Okay.
I think that YouTube, for whatever reason...
Complain about YouTube, I'm bored. Next up, we go to Twitter. Oh, not that. Sorry, wrong button. Son of a bitch, fake. This is fake. You didn't see that. Pretend it's not there. Get out of here. Ugh. Bad news. Looks like my new direct capture footage gets stuck in YouTube processing. Vids are going to show up out of order. Damn it. Mario Faker. See ya. Does YouTube discriminate against direct capture? Big ups, Mario Faker. Not the first time we've seen Mario Faker from the past. Moving forward positively here. We are now into the moving vlogs. And this is, when we went to Best Buy back then, this is what, well, no, this is the new one. So, you know how we bought those ones from Best Buy? We moved across the country. And also, we went cross country. We brought things like a TV, all those figures, all of those, the lamp, all these different furniture. We could not bring the capture card.
But what we did was buy 3 new ones once we got to Washington. Hell yeah!
Hello, everyone. DSP here. It is Wednesday, July 9th. Actually, hold on. Let me make sure the brightness is up on this label. Oh, it's not. There we go. Haha, a little bit brighter. Today's Wednesday, July 9th. It's about 8:30. I just finished doing my second stream. It was the first day where I actually did 2 full gaming streams, so I am getting slowly but surely back into the swing of things. And what I wanted to show you today is some new equipment that I purchased that showed up yesterday. And I was actually originally planning on trying this out this week, but I can't because, unfortunately, my new PC, which is currently being built by CyberPower PC, is not ready yet.
The new Beast PC.
It should be ready by the end of the week, probably shipping tomorrow or Friday. Here's hoping, fingers crossed, right?
This is how you do ship a PC.
But anyway, I purchased some equipment because I want to do 1080p capture and streaming, and I also want to do 60 frames per second capture and streaming, okay? Now keep in mind, not every game does it, right? Not every game does 60 frames per second. But I think there are certain games like the Call of Duty games, some games that I've played recently on systems such as the PS4, for example, Watch Dogs, have had higher frame rates. And I really feel that if I were able to capture and stream in higher frame rates, that the quality of my work would be better. So what I've actually done here is purchase 3 devices, which I have no idea if it's true or not, that I may have a chance to capture in 1080p and or 60 frames per second, or both, on my new PC, which will be here next week, okay?
Why do we buy 3?
First of all, people might be saying, Phil, why on earth did you buy 3 of these?
That's my question.
And I'm going to explain.
Yes, please.
Because here's the deal. Here's what happened. I actually bought them all separately. I know that sounds weird. I bought them all separately.
Sounds like you have a consuming problem, huh?
First, I bought this one. I ordered it on Amazon because this is the actual thing that Howard uses. My friend Howard.
Ooh. My friend Howard? Got it.
Uses to live stream and direct capture. Okay.
So that's what Howard
he was
uses.
using for years to do all the capturing. And I thought that it was really great quality what he used to do. He did used to do 60 frames per second, okay? And it does run through USB 3.0, as you can see. And so obviously in order for this to work, I would need...
Thanks for that. Thanks for that zoom in. Yeah, and why couldn't we ask Howard for all the years we knew Howard, right? We could only ask him when we're about to move. And by the way, if you didn't know, this is USB 3. I'm not sure. Could you please zoom in, Philip?
And it
please.
does run through USB 3.0, as you can see.
Thank you.
And so obviously in order for this to work, I would need... Just killed a little nap. I would need USB 3.0,
Bugs
which
already?
will be working on my new PC. Great, right?
Great.
So I purchased this, and then as soon as I purchased it, I kid you not, I talked about it a little bit. I think it was actually in the stream chat, and someone said, Phil, I don't know if you know this, but this particular device does not work with all Intel chipsets. So what the fuck does that mean? Apparently this device has major issues with certain chipsets, and I don't think the motherboard and or the processor or whatever the hell it is that I have...
That's all. Oh my God, that's all it takes. Say whatever the fuck you want in stream chat. He believes it. Says, okay, yeah.
My new PC is going to work with this. So I was like, motherfucker, you got to be kidding me, right? So... Then I said, you know what, I'm just going to go internal, fuck it. And I know it's a more of a hassle to do internal, but fuck it all to hell, let's just do internal. So I went out and I bought the Intensity Pro, which is basically the internal PCI Express
So we bought this now.
card that you physically install inside of your PC.
Because stream chat said that one doesn't work,
Do
okay?
the same thing that this thing does, okay? So I went out and I bought this, and then I was hearing, well, technically, this doesn't do 1080p. This does 1080i, which apparently is the interlace, not the progressive, which means it technically is less frame, or not, less pixels. It doesn't look as good as 1080p.
Oh, God.
And I was like, you've got to be fucking kidding me. So this one can do what I want, but it's probably not going to work with my new PC because it only uses certain chipsets. This one will probably do it, but probably won't do the full quality.
So, big guy, I think you asked earlier about how can we spend $15,000 a month. You're seeing it right now. And remember, we're only seeing what he wants us to see. And I know he wants us to see most stuff, but like extrapolate this out, right? Extrapolate this out to things he doesn't talk out. He doesn't explain. So the Blu-rays. He's probably buying 4 different versions of all the Blu-rays. Like he gets one DVD, you know, he buys one DVD. Oh, well, now it's on Blu-ray, so I got to get the Blu-ray. 2 versions of those. The figures, you know. Well, this figure, there's a new extreme version of that figure. I got to get that too. Just extrapolate it out, and it's quick, very easy to see how fast the money can go, right? Because this is how he operates, right here. People in stream chat are making him buy 3 different capture cards, and he doesn't even know if they work or not. And he doesn't know if they don't work or not. It's just buy something.
So I'm getting all frustrated and pissed off, and then I read up on the internet, and I said, look at this. That's right. I read up on the internet that apparently AverMedia, who also does capture devices, made an external device for USB 3.0 that does full 1080p and 60 frames per second. If you actually read on the back of the box, that's exactly what it says. Capture HD videos up to 1080p 60 frames.
So it's that simple. So like, why didn't we just do that in the first place?
Per second. So out of everything I freaking have here, I'm hoping.
And I really think the first one he bought also says that too, but
out of everything I freaking have here, I'm hoping this works. Seriously, I'm hoping that this piece of equipment works.
Will you be returning the other ones,
I bought
or
3 fucking things? Now, not to say that they'll go to waste, right?
Yes, they will.
Because I have multiple PCs. I still have my old PC. I'm going to have... Leanna has a PC that she didn't have working for a year, and now it works, and it's quite a strong PC. It has a great graphics card and everything in it. It's not top of the line, but it's probably around middle range, and that one could probably do direct capture, right? And in addition to all of that, I still have my other PC, my backup that I used to use in my bedroom back in Connecticut, and I used to use that one for video editing of things such as Hate Live. And actually that PC was faster. Hold on a second, someone's stabbing me in the foot. Let's throw it out. It was faster at editing videos.
Oh, look at this. Oh my God, look. Brand new trash can we bought, right? But we threw that shit away too because we got a $250 trash can in a second. We just don't have it yet.
Videos than my current PC that I use for streaming because actually it had a better processor.
That trash can's too shitty.
And more RAM. So that PC could probably also be used for some...
All right, we are bored. But here we go. He ordered one capture card, changed his mind and bought another, then changed his mind again and bought another, all before the first could even be delivered. And that is true. That is what he did. Okay, so before we play direct capture and take a little mini break, here is a 2010 video from DSP here, I believe. I've never seen this for sure.
Hey, what's up, Darkside Phil? First off, I want to say, yes, you can record with a capture card with live commentary, and you don't have to do any extra work.
Wow, someone made a personal video for Philip to explain how he can do it.
What you need is, first off,
oh, this is a reply video. Excuse me. This is a reply video. So, yeah, back in the day, YouTube used to have reply videos. It was trying to be like a social network more, you know? So you'd see under a video, there'd be replies to that video. They don't have that anymore. But this is apparently one of those. Video responses, yeah.
As an HD PVR made by Hauppauge, 1212. Then you need a sound.
So, wow, someone cared that much to try to help him. And by the way, this is 2010, okay? 2010. The video we just watched, when he first started, was in March of 2013. 3 years.
Mixer, and then a microphone. Now, all you do is you put the left and right audio.
Fuck you, not watching this. 0 comments. Let's see. And he also made a part 2.
Hey, guys, this is a follow-up to another previous video that I just made. So you might want to watch part 1. Anyway, I was talking about how to capture video games the best with a Hauppauge HD. Hear yourself into that.
Anyways, you get the point. But there we go. All right, I believe now it is time for... We got about an hour left until the pre-stream is here. I'm not watching part 1. Get out of here. So let's do a quick direct capture viewing here, which is always appreciated. You can see on the show, I'm trying to bully Sam into making another song for this year's King of the Ring, but we'll see. Here we go. And then we'll get into one of the smaller topics. So maybe DSP Tries It's a good idea. Let's do that next. But here we go. Here's Direct Capture. Be right back in a second here. Direct Capture coming at you in WPIG 1651. Coming at you. Direct Capture here by fantastic Mr. Sam. What a classic. What a hit. Timeless, will last forever. Enjoy.
2008 and my content's fine. The way I do things is strange but uniquely mine. I point a handy cam at my TV, record the footage and upload to DSP.
Space gaming.
Here's another thing they say that I can do. There's other streamers have a way to improve the view. Drops that come is meaningful but don't be late. So 5 years later it was time to innovate. The frames are silky smooth, 1080p. Anything less is a hat trick. Like another gin door dash at the door. Now I'm tripping over cables strewn around my office floor. The colors pop, I can't believe the inky blacks. I'm so impressed, I think you fixed my fucked up back. The chat mesmerizes, so in rapture. I got a little box that gives me direct capture. Direct capture. Direct capture. My USB card's working out to give me direct capture.
Big ups, fantastic Mr. Sam. Oh, hold that thought. That's a good song as well. But we are back in the studio here, WPIG 1651. Yes, that is Sam singing. Is Sam singing? Sam wrote it. Sam played all the instruments. Sam completely rocked all of that in every possible way. So I am hoping that he makes it. Oh, Piece of Peace raid. Big ups, Piece of Peace. Let's go. Let's get our Find the Schnoz man. Come on. Get in there. You know your job. Find John Rambo. That's your task, Piece of Peace viewers. Come on. Find him. Where is he? Can you find him? Where is he? I found him.
Thank you for re-upping your membership.
That was an easy one for you, Raiders. All right, next up, our next topic is going to be DSP Tries It. Now, if you can believe it, there was once a day where Philip said,
Oh my God, does this ever end? Are you kidding me? Likes and climbing. That's crazy. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys, that is crazy. There was a time when Philip said DSP Tries It is over. It's done. After hundreds of episodes, he said it's not cool anymore. So let's watch this. Come on.
Edited on-demand content. Everyone wants you to see DSP Tries It. It's talking about a live stream, raw, unedited Brunel style. You actually just don't like doing DSP Tries It, true or not? I've said as much.
Please.
I've said as much that DSP Tries It when I first started was fun as hell, and it basically became boring and annoying to me because when I first started DSP Tries It, okay,
please go ahead.
This was the era, my starting era on YouTube.
My starting era. So just for the timeline purposes here, we are in 2020 right now. We're starting our story here in 2020. That means using my jury shoes pointer, we are right here in January of 2020, right here, okay? So we are just 2 months before declaring bankruptcy, and we are less than a year since we got married, okay? So right here, all right? Moving forward positively here. Let's go.
For some reason, just people wanted to see me make any kind of video. Didn't even matter what it was. I could be sitting on the toilet taking a shit, and people would watch the video and love it, okay?
They have really smart people, huh?
So, that being said,
hey,
I wanted to branch out and do different kinds of content. And people have been asking me about things like fast food and would you do a series where you try things? You know, it would be interesting. So I started it up, and the reason that I liked the series was it really didn't take any time or effort away from what I liked to do.
It required zero effort. That's what I loved it. And Doomer Ziggy is correct. It was used to get ad revenue. Because I believe he started it when YouTube had a hard rule of you cannot put ads on gameplay videos. So he's thinking about different ways to monetize, and then he made his DSP Tries It because you could monetize reviews of food. That's why the only reason he did it, basically. And it was the least effort thing required of which he could do, right? because we know he doesn't have talent or the gumption or the drive to do anything else. Big ups Mr. Gorehouse says the amount of touching his ears, head, everything. Well, that's still to this day. That's been going since the very first time. Big ups to Shadow Slammer, who says, oh, here we go. I got to learn my translation skills. Bub, I only listen Gwen Stefani, Sweet Escape. I went Gwendrid Sticoldi to Step on Me. Been a real bad girl, Sweet Escape, RGB. Thank you so much, Shadow Slammer. He's saying a lot of stuff there, but yeah, I heard you don't like this game. We'll see you tonight.
Because I had to eat anyway while I was recording, right? Between recording sessions. This was before I ever streamed or anything. This was when I used a camera and I would point it at my TV to record gameplay.
That's
so let's say,
cool.
for example, it was a new release day. Okay.
Yeah. What would you do?
So I go get the new release. I film an unboxing video. I upload that to YouTube. I start filming the
Sometimes I wouldn't even open the box.
game. I play it for like 5-6 hours or whatever. Oh, it's break time. I want to get food. Go buy the new thing from Burger King. Film myself eating it, review it, pop that on the internet. Now, in one day, I put out an unboxing video, a ton of new gameplay for a new release, and a DSP Tries It. 0 extra effort from me, and it was super profitable. People absolutely loved it. They thought it was great.
This is some flex, huh?
Great stuff. It was like an amazing experience, right? But what ended up happening
It was an amazing experience.
was, over time, a few things. Number one, it wasn't like that anymore, where I had the offline recording
that would be an amazing experience
where I could just take time whenever I wanted to film myself eat some kind of shitty fast food and throw it on the internet. I have scheduled streams now.
Yep.
So it actually
Big ups,
becomes a
Joji.
hassle. If I need to go out once or twice a week to go buy shitty fast food and film myself eating this food, when I just want to relax, I just want to have a good time, enjoy stuff with my family and stuff between the streams. I don't want to have it become, oh, you were recording all day and streaming all day, but now also when you're not on stream, it's also about work. It's time to film now. It's time to film your food and everything. It just became a ginormous hassle, okay? Now,
ginormous hassle. Driving to get food and then record yourself reviewing the food.
Addition?
That's when we got really lazy, so even that's too much work now. DSP Tries It became too much work. Whoa.
The profitability of on-demand videos on YouTube has gone way down.
That's
so I just
the
didn't
truth.
care about doing DSP Tries It anymore because I was spending more money on the food than I actually was making on the video on YouTube. That's just the truth.
Hey guys, the rules are no discussion of haters or their content. That's a good one.
DSP Tries It used to be a video that I would make like $50 to $100 on, and it went down to like making $4 on it versus spending more than that to buy the meal. Okay.
Okay, so it's all okay. Wow.
Excuse me.
Doing well.
And then, quite frankly, in addition to all of that, I just got tired of it. As you guys know, I've told you, I've basically phased fast food out of my life. I very rarely eat fast food anymore. Maybe once or twice a month tops. I eat homemade meals all the time that are much healthier. And since then, I've lost weight and I feel much better. So I don't want to change my lifestyle to be eating this shitty food all the time anymore. Okay. So there's so many reasons why DSP Tries It ended, and I don't want to bring it back, and they're all valid reasons.
All right, you got it. You heard it, right, guys? You heard it very clearly. That's why we're not bringing it back. They're all valid reasons, right? You heard it.
By the way, I've already explained all of this to you guys a million times, so I don't know why people ask the same questions over and over, but it is what it is. There's your answer. Okay?
Okay. Next up, we're going to go to February 8th of 2020.
I've heard fans demanding DSP Tries It makes a comeback. Maybe you can't relive the 2017 groovy, vibey time until you bring back a fan favorite. Fans have suggested how to integrate it into your streams, and I have no desire to. So thanks for the cheer.
Okay. I have no desire to. What?
Protusum Zone, no one thinks of me as their dad. That's horse shit. That's just people being stupid and trolling.
Okay.
So don't be dumb.
Well, speak for yourself.
What games are going to play for the marathon? I don't know.
Did you ask Darziak about that? Because I'm not sure he might think that same thing. Here we go. March 2019 now. A little bit before here.
Thing like that. You know what I mean? That's what I used to do at least once a week to do DSP Tries It. And that's how I'm losing weight. That's how I'm getting healthier. Is by cutting that crap out of my lifestyle. I'm getting older now. I'm about to be 37 years old in a little over a week.
Okay, this is a better comparison, guys. So look, this is 37. So no comment for me. Just giving you two images to compare. Before there was 10 years in between. Okay, here, let's do this way. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. So, from left to right, we have 2011, 2012, 2019, 2023. So don't drink too much alcohol, guys. If you need help, get help. Also, leave your house more than once a week.
And I can't be doing that kind of shit anymore. You know what I mean? So, you know, okay. Could I crowd fund and say, if I raise $500, I will do a series of DSP Tries It videos? Yes, but there's no point to it. I think the problem is, guys, that you have to understand that because of what happened on YouTube and the way that everything has changed, that literally it's the end of that era. And it ended 2 years ago. In reality, it went in 2017. Is when I made my changes to be a full-time streamer. It's just been a slow transition now to really go full-time streamer. And I think a lot of people who've been around for a while and watch this stuff long-term, they have they're resistant to change. They don't like that things change. It's life.
Yeah, Philip, I wonder if anyone else in this room is resistant to change.
Guys, things change all the time in life. It's just like you guys said. Do you miss back in the day when you used to have friends who you hung out with all the time and played stream?
Yes, I do miss those days when I had friends. Do you miss having friends?
It's just like you guys said. Do you miss back in the day when you used to have friends who you hung out with all the time and played Street Fighter? Do I miss it every once in a while? Yes. But do I ever want to go back there? No. I like where I am right now with my life. I love it. I love living with Kat and everything that we have together. I wouldn't want to go back to just being some guy playing Street Fighter. You know what I mean?
Remember, every moment. Now, once we hit like 2017, every moment is our best moment, or we're always living our best life. After when Kat moved in, that was kind of the change, right? So like 2018, we turned into my life has never been better than this moment, right? That's kind of how it is now.
Maybe you feel that way, that you would like to do that because maybe you're in a different life situation than I'm in. But for me, I love where I am and what I'm doing. Seriously, I do. But things change in life and mature and get better or worse. For me, my opinion, things are much better in my life now. I don't want to be eating fast food every week to do DSP Tries It anymore. Okay. You know, I don't. Well, I can't do release day unboxing anymore. I'm not going to go buy physical copies of games to unbox them and have nothing in them and have nothing to talk about. These are just things that change and you know, that's life. Okay? Yep. And you either accept it or you don't. Okay. I've accepted it. And I hate to say it, my viewership still, there's people like you, Hodar Tark, who are like holding on to the thread of hope that DSP Tries It will come back if I crowdfund it because it's all about money. It's not. Times change.
Just wait 5 years and you'll be getting that as a weekly goal, brother.
A different person in 2019 than I was in 2017, than I was in 2015, than I was in 2013, than I was when I started on YouTube. I'm changing constantly, and this is a positive change for me, in my opinion. Okay?
All right, it's positive. All right, next up.
Give me your honest opinion on DSP. Okay. Draku, to me $1 says, can you give me your honest opinion on DSP Tries It?
Oh, yeah,
well,
go ahead.
When I first started the series DSP Tries It way back in the day, it was basically a way to create variety of content. Because back then I was primarily
also ad revenue,
doing gameplay videos, but people had been asking me, Phil, you know, we like other stuff from you. Could you do some other kind of content outside of just gameplay? And I started up other series, but DSP Tries It was a way for me to just try random products and review them. And I wanted to add more variety to my YouTube content with vlogging. Okay.
Just a reminder, that's how the only way he could get ad revenue. That's why he did it. It wasn't about adding variety. It was to add income.
Okay. You know, over the years, it became a staple series that I did, and people came to love every time that I released a new episode. However, I'll be very honest. Once I moved out of Connecticut and moved here to Washington State, it became more of a hassle. The reason being, number one, I didn't want to eat as much fast food, but I was ending up having to eat fast food at least once a week to do the series. Number two, trying to constantly find a new fast food item or something to do for the series. And quite frankly, number three...
Now that's half the pre-stream.
I was on a streaming schedule. Keep in mind, when I started DSP Tries It, I was doing just on-demand...
That's literally half the pre-stream now. Is trying to find new fast food items to eat.
YouTube videos, so I could record whenever I wanted. I didn't have to record at 10 in the morning or 7 at night to do a stream that everyone was tuning into. Instead, it was just me doing it whenever the hell I wanted, whenever I had time to do it. So doing DSP Tries It back then wasn't a hassle. I could take a break whenever I wanted, go get food, record or whatever. No rush, right? Today, I'm on a set schedule. And ever since I started streaming back in 2013, 2014, I've been on a set schedule. So because I'm on a set schedule, now I have less time to do stuff. Can you imagine? I end my stream. Oh, today's a DSP Tries It day. So I have to go out to the place, buy the food, come home, set up a camera.
This is before DoorDash was in his life, clearly.
Have someone hold the camera, record this fucking thing before I can even...
so DoorDash was the missing link. We needed DoorDash. We had to get DoorDash to allow us to live this lifestyle. Pretty cool.
Eat. Then I gotta wolf down my food, clean up and get ready for the next stream right away, instead of having a more relaxed time where I could just eat and recuperate, which is really what I wanted to do. So what I actually found was DSP Tries It ended up becoming more of a hassle over time, because once I was on this set streaming schedule, it took up too much time. There were days when I was like, man, I'm starving. I just want to sit down and eat. Instead, I got to do this fucking review video. And it just got annoying. I'm just being honest.
Okay.
There were some days when it was fun to do and some days that it wasn't. And over time, it just became more of a hassle. And then when Kat moved in with me, I said, that's it. At this point, we're not going to be eating fast food all the time. We've made the decision. We don't want to do that.
Anything else you decided not to do anymore? Any commitments that were made that you were going to stop doing at that time?
You know, we don't want to have our private lives, the things that we're doing at our, a meal. When we eat together, it's one of the few times at the day that we get to spend time together. And it's more...
You have done that yourself.
Of an intimate thing, private between the two of us. Having to share that with the world is like, it's too much. So that's why I phased out DSP Tries It last year and why it really hasn't been back. So there you go.
There you go. Imagine being a YouTube viewer turning into that stream like, do you ever play a game or what are we doing here? All right, next up, same year.
Let me know. Some people are saying DSP Tries It returning. There's no point in doing that. Number one, I don't eat the fast food anymore that I used to do for the series. And number two, as I've explained to all of you,
please,
it's just a huge hassle, and it just takes away from my personal life to do that series. It was nice back when I lived by myself in Connecticut, and ever since I moved to Washington, it's just been nothing but a pain in the ass. So no, it's not going to be the return of DSP Tries It.
All right.
Whoa. So, let me know what you guys think. If I don't have anything clear-cut as an idea within the next couple days, I'm probably just going to set up the subs goal as I just suggested, the Viewer's Choice event. All right, and we'll go from there, and hopefully people will be motivated to sub for a Viewer's Choice. I think that would be cool.
Please sub. Next up.
Thank God I don't do DSP Tries It anymore, because I really wouldn't even want to fucking do that. I'm serious. Like the other day, guys.
Now we're in the health side Phil era.
What you mean? Then,
I hate fast food, actually.
No, it's a new tea that they've made. Oh. Ooh. I don't know anything about that. And thank God I don't do DSP Tries It anymore, because I really wouldn't even want to fucking do that. I'm serious. Like the other day, guys, someone tweeted me, and they said, Phil, you're going to try this? In July 1st, KFC is doing the new Cheetos chicken sandwich. I looked at it. It's a fucking chicken breast covered in Cheetos dust with Cheetos underneath it on a bun. And I'm like, dude, I'm seriously happy I retired DSP Tries It before the sandwich came out, because I don't have to eat this disgusting shit anymore.
Disgusting shit. Yeah, you definitely hate fast food. Easy to tell.
Like, I'm done. I don't have to do this anymore.
Yep.
Even though it was fun to do it, it's like, I don't want to eat that.
Okay.
I don't want to eat that garbage and put that garbage in my fucking body.
Yeah, definitely.
Cheetos on fucking chicken.
Good idea.
I mean, good lord.
Moobs don't lie. We gotta get hips don't lie. The moves don't lie. I can see you. You're eating food. Taco Bell. that's a good. That's. I gotta get my mind going on that one. DSP tries it. The moves don't lie, and you're eating fast food. You got the DoorDash, the burgers. All right, we'll think about it.
What the fuck is wrong with people? I don't get it, man. It's like we'll do any stupid gimmick to get people in our doors to buy junk food.
Yep.
That's really what it is. We need to try to up our sales. Let's do something desperate. You know, our disgusting chicken, which is
now he lives for these moments when they do these stupid gimmick shit. He lives for it. That's half the pre-stream is looking for gimmick shit now.
Up our sales. Let's do something desperate. You know, our disgusting chicken, which is dripping with grease, and the fucking the skin comes off the chicken before you even eat it because it's so disgustingly dripping with grease. It's fucking nasty as hell. And the chicken is like tiny pieces of chicken now because we keep shrinking to save money and cut corners. Oh, we got to get people in our door quick. Do a desperate gimmick. Throw Cheetos on a sandwich. Okay. So no, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
It's really disgusting. All right, anyway, continuing on.
It's really disgusting. Let me tell you, you're not going to go back on this, right? You definitely think fast food is nasty now, right? 2019 again? YouTube?
I mean this.
There we go. Oh,
luckily
look at this.
For me, and I do mean this, I stopped doing DSP Tries It. Because I really feel if I still did it, I'd probably be dead. Some of the shit that I've seen over the past year that I purposely did not have to try because I don't do DSP Tries It anymore, that's seriously one of them. Like, that's seriously one of them. Where, like, I don't want to try. So, already, I don't like KFC. Their fried chicken is fucking nasty.
Fuck
Greasy
KFC.
as shit. It's not well made. And the KFC that I have local to me here also is just very poor quality, okay? Now, imagine taking a greasy-ass breaded chicken breast and covering it with the salty-ass fake cheese dust from Cheetos and then crunching Cheetos on top of it and putting it on a bun. Oh, that just sounds fucking delicious. And I said this the other day. Listen.
Oh, please, go ahead.
If you like Cheetos, fine. I don't. I like things that have real cheese or real cheese flavor to them.
Oh, fuck
So when you buy the
off.
cheese puff, cheese balls, anything that's just made with real cheese, usually tastes better than Cheetos. Cheetos barely even have any semblance of cheese. They taste...
Philip, do you think Cheetos is trying to be real cheese? What the fuck? Yeah, Cheeto cheese real. Someone do that. Cheeto cheese real. I prefer homemade Cheetos. My wife makes a homemade Cheetos. I prefer that. Like, I agree this is nasty. I mean, I would not buy this myself, but his complaints about this are the part that's dented, right? I mean, Cheetos is not trying to sound like real cheese. It's trying to be real cheese. I don't think it's in the market of trying to convince you that it's real cheese. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a weird thing to complain about, but, you know, you can say it looks nasty, that's fine, but...
to them. So when you buy the cheese puff, cheese balls, anything that's just made with real cheese, usually tastes better than Cheetos. Cheetos barely even have any semblance of cheese. They taste weird to me.
No semblance of cheese, real.
Like, oh, Cheetos, so cheesy. What? They're not. They're not cheesy to me at all. They're just like salty with this weird seasoning. They don't taste like cheese to me at all. So I never really liked Cheetos growing up. I would only get them if like they were the last thing. My mom used to buy variety packs of chips for me to take to like school, my school lunch. And when the Cheetos came, that was I gotta eat these fucking Cheetos today because they're left over. I don't want this. Give me the regular chips. Or give me the pretzels. Give me I don't want the fucking Cheetos in the variety pack, but I had to eat them.
You didn't have to, but all right. You could trade those.
Darkside Johnson, what about...
That's a good trade item. Remember trading? Trading was the best.
Darkside Johnson, what about the mac and Cheetos from Burger King? If you remember, I did a DSP Tries It on them. And they're not
That's
great.
true, Godfather.
They were kind of meh. And, you know, for what it is, for as unhealthy as those things probably are, I definitely would not go back and get them. In fact, after that DSP Tries It, I never ate mac and Cheetos ever again. I got them the one time. That was it. But that's what I mean. Seriously, like,
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
would not want to go get that Cheetos fucking chicken sandwich.
We're
and
still
I
on
know if I
this?
was still doing DSP Tries It, people would be constantly harassing me to do it.
Uh-huh.
So honestly, I'm kind of happy I retired the series because I don't want to be eating that shit. You know, I'm 37 years old. I can't be eating that fucking nasty shit anymore. I just can't. I can't be putting that crap in my body.
This is a great one. I'm glad we're doing this today. Because I think today he might try that fucking DSP Tries It. We're not going to watch it because I'm just doing the pre-stream today. But very funny. At 37, he doesn't want to put that bad shit in his body. Well, we are doing that once a week now. Like clockwork.
I can't be eating that fucking nasty shit anymore. I just can't. I can't be putting that crap in my body. And I know that people would probably want me to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to be able to like, oh, okay, I'll do it. I'll do the KFC double down. I'll take the bullet. That was 10 years ago, guys. I can't be doing that shit anymore.
Definitely not. Yeah, definitely not. You don't want to be doing that now, man. Definitely.
Okay.
All right. Oh, today on the pre-stream, let's set up a bounty for some questions, all right? Let's do it. So now we have a good time. Well, hold on. Let's finish this first. But I really think we should make a bounty, and let's try to make, like, cheese our topic, all right? But, like, we can't be too direct because he'll notice the trends if we're all asking about cheese. But, like, somehow we got to ask about shit around cheese. Like, you know, that's our topic of questioning today. Something like that. But we'll think about it. Hold on. Let's continue. I don't want to get lost in the sauce here before we get into it. The non-cheesy sauce.
It would have to be something that I support. Okay. It would have to be something that I support. Okay. Nightwing 420 did 100-bit cheers. Can I sponsor a DSP Tries It Wendy's chili? No, because I know what it's like, and I hate fucking Wendy's chili.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, I don't do DSP Tries It anymore. So there you go.
There you go. Get the fuck out of here, dumb fuck. Anything else? This is
Dude
fun.
Frozen says, are you aware there's a co-op element in Man of Medan where you can play one character and another player can play another one? You're making choices at the same time.
That's a good idea,
No,
but it's a lot of work.
I didn't even know that. That's the first
It's
time
like
I heard
it's hard to. It would be hard to track who's who. Anonymous Fish. That is an awesome idea, but
it. That's interesting. Huh. Why
because
don't
if you're gonna be like trying to build up points, like you have to be having multiple names, right? Because one name is gonna get banned if you're going in the fire that much.
ask would I ever join an esports team, but they have to pay you a lot to return to be a professional fighting game player? No one would want me as an esports guy. Dude, first of all, I'm 37 years old. My hand-eye coordination and reactions are much slower than they were.
Damn, how much do we bitch about our age, man? It's like use that excuse for everything. Hey, can you do this? I'm old, dumb fucks. Hey, you want to play the new Skyrim when it comes out? I'm old. Oh, okay.
When I was younger.
Hey, you want to try some food? I'm old. All right.
Why would you want me on your esports team? You know what I mean?
Okay.
And number two, I'm not dedicated enough to do it. I'm not. I hate the grind of being a pro player in fighting games. I wouldn't want to do it. No one's gonna ever do that.
Okay, well, don't worry. I don't think you have the skills required for that, but all right. Yeah, do you want to get laid? I'm old.
No, no, excuse me. I do not have any Pokemon cards.
Nice thumbnail.
All right, continuing on.
Please.
Authentic Italian Dolphin, who just subbed, has now cheered 1,000 bits. Thank you very much. And he even used the Terminator cheer mode, so that's even more appreciated. Thank you very much. He says, hey, dude, would you consider getting one single item when you go out shopping and try it casually on a stream? It would be a happy medium between edited video and that what fans crave. I'm not sure what you mean.
Oh, this is, by the way, you see that the goal up there? This is 2019, so I will bring this up. July of 2019, I believe this is Tax Begathon, right? Because August, October, I believe this is a Tax Begathon, if I'm correct. Smash the taxes, yes. In terms of timeline here, August, we're right here, okay? So our views are around 800,000 a month here at this point, and we are just fully dependent on Twitch donations at this point already. And of course, the bankruptcy would be coming in less than 6 months from this day, okay? So right here. Snood is coming on tomorrow. Not today, though. Tomorrow. Snood's back in the house. Mixture Extravagant.
Because it sounds like you're talking DSP Tries It. I don't know, like food? No, I don't eat on stream. The way my lifestyle is that I've worked it out that I eat perfectly between the streams. Okay,
Oh.
in the morning, sometimes I'll have a breakfast, sometimes I won't.
Okay.
And then I have my first stream. Then I have a major meal immediately following my first stream. All right. Then after that, I have my late night stream, and then at late night, I usually have like a minor meal, like a sandwich or something.
Right, I have a minor meal.
Night stream, and then at late night, I usually have like a minor meal, like a sandwich or something. And that's my meal schedule. My body's used to that. My body does not crave snacks in between because I've trained my body to have this schedule.
Oh my god! This gets more alien as it goes. What the fuck?
And that's my meal schedule. My body's used to that.
Oh
my
my
body
God.
does not crave snacks in between because I've trained my body to have this schedule, and this is what it likes.
Oh my god.
You're saying, oh, try something on a stream. If you mean DSP tries it, no, I'm not going to do anything significant with food or anything on a stream. I'm not going to be buying a burger. I'm not going to be buying something from the supermarket to warm up and try to eat on a stream. I'm not going to eat on a stream. This is a gameplay stream. This is not a food stream. You know? I realize a lot of streamers do variety, weird stuff like that. I don't do that. Okay? I don't. So, please understand that.
Okay,
And
I'm understanding
no, I'm not
it.
going to mix the content of my streams to have weird stuff on it like that. I'm here. When I'm here to game and have fun with you and hang out. That's it. That's what you expect on my gameplay streams. I'm a
Well, that's my bounty board. Sorry, I meant to not show that, but I did. I'm getting our bounty board ready.
Play streamer. That's what you want. That's what you get. All right? So I understand your point. Oh, could you just do that? No. DSP Tries It ended. It's over. It's never going to resume. If there ever is a one-off special episode in the future, it would be for good reason. And it would have to be when I actually have time to do it, which I don't really have right now. I don't have this time, and I'm not going to do it on the stream because that's mixing content, and it has, I don't do that. I'm not going to eat on a stream for no reason when I'm not hungry. So the answer is no. But thank you very much for that.
Pick up Joe Dub, who says, if you ever liked a DSP Tries It or watched a DSP Tries It, you almost got me killed. You. Yes, you. Rue. Big ups, Joe Dub. All right, we are getting closer to the end of this DSP Tries It saga. We are 5 videos left. Remember, we are definitely healthy, and we're not doing this shit. 2020 is Vest Fest in the middle of the Vest Street.
To the DSP Tries It cheered. What's up, Brian? Good to see ya.
What's up,
man?
50
Cheers is good. Congrats on the vestry. Looking forward to the DSP Tries It. Yeah, me too. The Impossible Whopper is something that people have asked me to try for about 2 years now.
We're back to doing a DSP Tries It.
And I kept telling you guys, DSP Tries It is retired. I'm not going to go out of my way to do it anymore. I don't eat fast food that often. But with the whole vest thing going on, I pulled...
So I don't want to be doing this, guys, but the vest streak's going on, so I will do it.
Anymore. I don't eat fast food that often. But with the whole vest thing going on, I pulled DSP Tries It out of retirement last month, and you guys really seemed to enjoy the live Papa Diaz DSP Tries It.
Oh my God.
That's why we're doing this special episode with the Impossible Whopper today. Okay? Ryan also did a 100-bit cheer and said, amen to, the trolls.
What?
I'm not sure what that means, amen the trolls. But, I guess he was probably addressing something directly we were talking about earlier. Thank you, Ryan. You're the top cheer of the day. So far, I should say.
Thank you, Ryan.
The 100 cheer. Timbo Slice cheered. He says, The Undertaker has officially announced his retirement this week.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I pretty much figured that considering they were doing a show on WWE Network called The Last Ride, I figured that this was the end of his
never see him again.
Wrestling career. What is your greatest Taker moments? I'm very happy for him. He put his body on the line for his fans for many years.
Okay, what I'm going to say, he's going to respond here. It's like, I don't know. I don't even remember, I guess, when he threw Mankind off the cage. Other than that, man, I don't watch wrestling at all anymore, so I don't even know. That's what he's going to say. Watch.
I remember many Undertaker moments from the 90s, back when he was like a supernatural character who couldn't be defeated.
Oh, no, I'm wrong.
And he was all pale and stuff, which was really
I'll take the
cool.
L.
And some of the wild things I saw. Remember the pay-per-view where Yokozuna beat him?
Oh, I'll take the L. He's still into wrestling enough to answer, I guess.
And buried him alive, but then he hovered up into the sky and shit. It was really weird. What they did with him then, because he basically needed to take some time off, and this was his way of explaining it by doing this crazy thing. And then he came back, months later. There was actually an imposter taker. That was a cool plot line. The imposter taker.
Oh, definitely.
Versus the real Undertaker was pretty.
Who doesn't remember that?
And then when he was able to reinvent himself multiple times, as the American Badass and stuff like that.
Oh, definitely.
And then come back as the Phenom later on. The Undertaker, pretty awesome. you know. But I'm glad that finally he decided to retire because honestly, he doesn't need to keep wrestling forever. He doesn't. He's messed up. In the documentary, he talks about his knees are fucked up and everything's like, why are you still wrestling, man? Just relax. Just relax and have a good rest of your life. You deserve it. You've entertained people for 20 to 30 years. It's
about
time
money,
now to
actually,
relax
but
and have a life for yourself.
Good money's getting money is cool. Okay.
Life for Soul did a 1,000.
Okay. Next up, this is 2022. All right, 2022.
What happened with DSP Tries It?
Yeah, what happened?
DSP Tries It at one point was something that I did sporadically. It was fun when I did it like once or twice a month, if that. And it got people excited for new things, right? Then I turned it into a weekly series. That was absolutely the worst thing I could have done with the series. Because when I did it...
Definitely. Could you say that again, please?
I was absolutely excited for new things, right? Then I turned it into a weekly series.
So turning it into a weekly series. Now, how did that go? Because that's what we're doing now is a weekly series. So what do you think about that now?
Was absolutely the worst thing I could have done with the series. Because when I did it, I was once a week.
Shoot.
It became an arbitrary thing. We know Phil's just going to do it every week. And after a while, I ran out of good ideas. So it was like, go to a fast food place and just grab whatever the new item is. Go to a fast food place and grab an item I just didn't review yet, just for the sake of reviewing it. And what ended up happening was, I ended up recycling shit. Like, for example, Burger King. 9 times out of 10 when Burger King comes out with a new thing, it's not new at all. All they did is they took their already existing ingredients and they slam them together in a different combination and claim like it's new. Like the long cheeseburger. Yeah, they did that for a while. All they did is took two cheeseburgers, 2 pieces of cheese, and they put it on their long bun that they put their chicken sandwiches on.
Yeah.
And they sold it as the long cheeseburger. Wow, it's so different, right? But you see what I'm...
You know what video this is, right?
I'm saying?
I'll play it, don't worry.
It essentially becomes so commonplace and arbitrary when you do it often that no one cares about it anymore.
Okay,
and
so you definitely don't have to make that mistake again, right?
over the years, I saw my viewership for DSP Tries It, which at one point was very sky high, just go down and down and down and down as less people were interested in a show that just wasn't very special anymore.
That was for your entire channel, every single video, not just DSP Tries It, but okay.
You see?
Uh-huh.
In the case of Feasting with the King.
Oh, yeah, Feasting with the King. That's cool.
It's good to do during a special event, especially like a marathon. So I'm doing a marathon on Wednesday. I'm already breaking my marathon up with a variety of games that we're shifting between. It's not a big deal to interrupt my standard content by eating a whole meal live on stream with you guys, you see? During a normal stream day, it actually would be. Like today. For example, let's say today was the day that I would do Feasting with the King. Well, if it's a double stream day, which by the way, it's not, but let's the rabbit hole that was made about me over 5 years ago that over 6 million people have seen. It basically documents my history, my early years as a content creator on YouTube and Twitch, and it's basically a trip down memory lane where it both outlines my highs and lows, and I would like to react to that and let you know what I think. I would say like comfort food barbecue. You know what I'm saying? Some of the dishes have some pretty interesting ingredients. Like
pretty interesting ingredients. I'm trying to find it. Pretty interesting ingredients. What's this?
You guys, some of those nights we actually did really fun streams where I sang songs and stuff. It was pretty interesting.
That's not it either. It's not here. I thought it was. It's definitely these clothes though. Son of a bitch. It's not this video. He's definitely wearing those. Pretty interesting number. I'll find it. Hang on. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it? And he says 6 million about 8 times. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Actually, pretty interesting. Where is it? You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, can't find it. I thought it was definitely here, wasn't it? Pretty... 6 million. Like, how many 6 millions can there be?
So, the rabbit hole that was made about me over 5 years ago, that over 6 million people...
6 months?
3 Mario games coming out within a 6-month period. You know, Mario...
6-month period? All right, I gotta give up, guys. Nope, not in this. I'm searching for millions. It's not here. Look at this. 12 million copies and climbing, 13 million, 6 million people. It's not here. No, I'm not felted. I'm not felt it at all. I'm trying to get the fan service. I just can't find it. Salut. All right, 3 videos left. Then we'll get to the pre-stream.
Enjoying. Now I'm just kind of the small guy. I'm okay being the small guy. Again,
Right.
I'm not complaining. I'm enjoying who I am, and the kind of content that I do now is very different from what I used to do, and I really like that.
Okay, sounds good to me, dude.
I received another $5 tip. Doesn't say anything here about the names. Have you seen any of the trailers for The Last of Us show on HBO? I haven't seen any trailers. I saw some footage and clips of it, and it looks all right.
Okay.
You know, some of the casting at first you question, but I guess it's fine as long as it gets the spirit of the show and the spirit of the characters. It doesn't necessarily have to look exactly the same. So it looks like it could be good. I don't know. I'm not going to see it because I don't have HBO, but I hope it's good. I think The Last of Us 1 is outstanding plot, but goes well.
I think it must be right here.
No, I'm not playing the new Horizon DLC. I barely got through the whole Horizon game this year without DLC. Can you imagine adding a DLC factor to that? How poorly people would care?
Fun gameplay. We'll wait here.
Team Terox says eating food on YouTube is popular these days too. Oh, you mean like DSP Tries It, which I was one of the people who actually innovated that back in the day too, but no one wants to admit it because I did. You know, yes, DSP Tries It when it started off on YouTube was
He's an innovator.
mostly just trying random stuff, but within about a year of doing it, it was mostly fast food. And, you know, funny how I was doing it over a fucking decade ago.
Whoa.
And now everyone does it. Right?
Yeah, DSP invented that, guys. You didn't know that. You are felted. Anything else? Kind of want to see where this ends up, but this video ends very
No, I
shortly.
never played an Armored Core game. Nope, never.
Nope, never. 2 videos left.
A balance. I was trying to make my meals healthier and have more of a balanced diet rather than eating out once a week or once every other week for DSP Tries It.
Right.
There was things the things that I make my chore. Real Take Sports did a super chat. He says, "Do you miss DSP Tries It vids?" Not really. DSP Tries It was something fun for variety back in the day, but it actually became more of a chore because I didn't really want to keep eating out.
Right.
I was trying to make my my meals healthier and have more of a balanced diet rather than eating out once a week or once every other week for DSP Tries It. There was things the things that we were trying where we were running out. There wasn't really anything interesting to really try for the series anymore. And admittedly, it's annoying to have to record yourself fucking eating when you just want to eat.
Definitely.
So yeah, I really don't miss it, quite frankly. Okay.
Does not miss it.
So,
Last
it works.
one! Then we'll get to the pre-stream.
The hump. We only have 6 more to go, 3 more days. Today, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then we're good. And we're going to be doing the DSP Tries It this weekend.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm excited. Let's keep the ball rolling. Please keep the support up. Remember, it's super chats,
Keep
super
the
stickers,
support up.
and tips that count towards the streak.
Keep the support
That's what counts
up.
towards the King's Coffers goal every stream. Okay? So, good stuff. And I'm excited for this because I actually want to do it. I haven't done a DSP Tries It in a long time. And honestly, I like Wendy's burgers. And I haven't had a Wendy's burger. I can't even remember. It might have been like a year. The last time I had a Wendy's burger. So it's kind of like a reason for me to like cheat and eat food I'm not really supposed to eat.
Right.
Gives me the opportunity to have some yummy stuff. You know, I'm 42 years old. I shouldn't be eating this stuff, but it's kind of like a cheat excuse. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a win-win for me. So anyway, yeah, let's keep the support streak going. And thank you so much. I can't.
Okay, anyways, that'll do it. As you can see, we're now fully back into DSP Tries It. We do one once a week, despite all of the times we said ourselves we shouldn't be doing it because we were 37 years old at that time. And now we're much older than that, but yet now we do it weekly. Amazing. Anyways, big ups everybody for chilling. Don't go anywhere though. The pre-stream will be started right away. You'll be redirected directly. Thanks for chilling for this lore stream, and I'll see you on the other side for the pre-stream. Mr. Matt in the house says, I hate this ASMR so much. My skin is crawling. Absolutely. That's why I was trying to scroll away from it at the time. But big ups, everybody. And after these messages, we will be right back. And thanks, everybody, for the memberships and re-upping. You guys are fucking legends. See you on the other side. Bye.